afternoon. Ethiopia and then so at the bar, the Politok Show. Mr. Rosa, Wababeka means na what happened, Miss Screen is one mammy. Now, if you watch share, now for front so to me, I join in. And then see about BD and Komo, your Barbeton candidate Bakope, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, and Intina May, Kuku Abeku. The bia no me fa e de to me ho so se me ne mo ba be hyiam wa ha na ya ba be dwendwen eniama ba ko mienu me ensa so ho sorry into o join me a misro na wa tap me screen so ama me na afi wa share na afofo so to me a join yen if you see challenge kakra with me account and I think there are restrictions but I'm trying to work around it to misro so join me and ya be to me dia boa me ne se o share na afofo so to me I join here now for your D and comma, your person you do know. NPP near Kaise and kakra ye beko ye new ye to abanu ye na enkrofo bebre abemu abu we NPP nya in fact ye to abawie ye non enkrofo bebre abemu abu ebinum kra de no mo fe se de we anyama call ye no NPP kra de ye ntumi fa ye ntuma pan mfra na NDC for nso namu ka se ye be make sure say NPP for better opposition for the next 42 years e be kra say 100 years. And now what is our commentaries na the idea na we NPP ni a we also no ba in fact na hakakra by you moving in your GDA said there be and yet this is not the first time I had to about what mind Ghana and yet this is not the first time in so NPP yako opposition and yet the first time so a political party in this country yako opposition and say and they are election 2024 now you lose one. And non chirese ya hwe ase ano no ye nsori biem e na NPP no sebe enye ende party o ya busua nkrofo sacrifice omo ho ama sa busua no and it doesn't collapse the sacrifice nkrofo dia mansa na party we atumi agina ne nan so no enye party ya because of say wakọ election now we losing all of a sudden on ba biem enti ye mu bi no ye gidie ne say ye si ye no ena wose yesua ye nyansa firi mu na ye toto ye nyama yi na ye san eba biem which ye wogidie se 2028 nyankopon ebe ye yadom na ye besan ababiem base ye besan ababiem dia na gidie ni nyina ne se nipa ba ko panye betumi adi party nanim esan de ya ababiem say NPP ye besan ababiem dia eye nipa ba ko pe enye betumi adi anim esan de ya ababiem say nipa ni ye Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia na ye ka Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia ho asem aye binom nte ase ba ye mu bi no ye nim nti a ye say Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia pe ni obi obetumi 1 elidi di NPP ababedi to me in 2028 Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia pe ena 2 obetumi lead party no akonkunyimdie ena Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia pe ena 3 obetumi lead oman Ghana ama yetumi afa ye ntomapa efura yati asia politics inti obia ne wadwene enye pe obia ne ha wo fese oman we betumi ayedai akonanyim. You see, when you form a political party, it is all about ideologies. Ideology ni kire se eno na ye wo fapem wugidie ene ha wo fese eniama betumi ayedai akọ. In fact, over religion cry you Christianity, you Islam, and you Buddhism, Hinduism, any the Akikan traditionalists and all that, traditional religion and all that. But when you na GDA you say, okay, see bi wo baby or no sa kesiye no mosomo no. But obia ne hawa osom ne kesiye or kesiye no. And you obia ne hawa ni GDA chire ne se any eniema or ya ebetumi ede na ko kesiye nanim ana obenya okesiye nanim adom ba wo nyina wo gidie ba ako so okesiye bi wo ba bia wo ye wo niam bia obetumi anya nanim adom but how obi aba ne de no eye different sana political parties and so etie obia even within the Christianity krampo no yesanso obia ne how oye ne som but wo nyina so wo gidie se eye nyankopon ba ako na no mo som nyamum how wo mo som no enye different sana political party enso tie obia wo gidie se oman Ghana wo se yeye obia wo gidie se oman we etumpon nyamum obia ne hawa na namontu onyi ni gidie etie the NDC ni believe say they are social democrats omo akwan ni omo nyama bi omo ye omo fe se sana omo fa so a oman ni betumi aden etumpon omo fe se sana nyama na omo ya Ghana fo no ebenya ho fasodie the NPP so wo ni gidie ono so wo ni nyama ono so fe se otutu na namo a ebetumi aboa no ama oman we etumpon saa gidie ni na yemu bi yewo enti meme be decide ba bia me pesa me dem nansi a I look at the ideologies of the party. You say konfo o pesa no wo nante no no kire onyachi wade enti se me se me ni NPP be nante a wo se me hunyi enti a party ne krampo moteye ene omanamo ntuo omugidie ene omofapem ansa na me dem ho akodom enunti na me hwe NDC ena me hwe NPP ena me say ekwan a NPP pesa ofa so editu oman Ghana oman Ghana tumpon no me wugidie awum enti me dem ntoma bebo mo ntoma ano na yatumi ayeden abobra abom eno nkire se the NDC fo nso dwen no enye ba me gidie ni se nea NPP fo dwen no saa na me so medwen seni awo na wo ye Kristo no hu ni se kwan ya Kristo fo dwen no saa na wo dwen saa na hu se wutu omanam wa ebe ma wanyi okese anyanyum adom no saa netie eye different from the Muslim but ono so woni gidie se ne kwan ya onam so no beboa na ma nanya ono so ne okese anyanyum adom saa na me so me fere se oba politics nso a etie enti mema ensonsono ye na awomu no another difference in terms of ideology no ma ne nkoye se obi nya Ghana ni no bi ye Ghana ni ana obi ndon man ni no bi don man no dabida Na se sanya tie nso dia ene ye sign ba within the party a ye ko internal election ya. There were about 5 candidates omu nyina yi omuti. They all believe that the NPP has to win power. But obia wo kwan ye officer of aso a party ni betumi den win power. Obia wo kwan ye officer ye faso a ebetumi aboa ma party na den etumi ababegi tumi abesom oman Ghana. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia wone de Honorable Ken Ohine Japan wone de Dr. Brian the Champion wone de Dr. Edutum wone de Engineer Cabinet Japan enso wone de but omu nyina press omu bedi party ba ko anim me kwakwa beku amete hayi me gidie ni se ensem a Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia eka no na dream po owode ma party ni oman no ne nhihye ye office ye digu akwan mu ebeboa ma party na tumpon na oman ni so atumpon no mimi wogidie wo enunumu enu nti na mede me ntoma akọbọ ne ntoma ano enu nkyerẹ se metan Ken Ohine Japan anase Brian Champon anase Engineer Cabinet Japan anase Adutum. They are all fine gentlemen, they are all part of the family, we are building it together. But for now, if we have to let somebody lead the party and lead this country, Mijidi say Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia can do it better than all the others, but they can also contribute in making sure say we achieve a common goal. And Nuti and Amede Mentoma, Akobo Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, Ediano. And to Yaminiana or Ken Aminu Tokwa. We are Miniana or Brian Aminu Tokwa. But I dear back open and pesa what I say. Semi Gidi and say Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia lead the party in a bebwire more. I dear back open and Messan pesa what I say. Gidi and say Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia be your mind way anymore. I bet what the party NPP. I bet boy mind Ghana you be tumpong.
Oh say NPP.
I face what he has say. Me Gidi and me did Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia etinu no de anyam pesa me kira o say. And yes, be a Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia who offers you binti. And as and yes, be a Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia yet obi in your passurun kubi. Na momone shesha yani a dream pone woni trimuno. Me when you say a yadia a beboa my way. And yes, be a woni trimu keke. What done who's weddy? Share a political party. So we are wondering say we call election or about yatu or my way muno. There are trends are a chere how a Ghana yabatwono echo. And that trends nini na no. Me am a student of data no. Metumia follows that trends na who say as a political party say ye ma obia obetumia falling in line to me and leverage on all the chances available. Aji to me dia ma yenya. And Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. And no two ways about that.
Oh say yeah.
Makadada, Honorable Ken Ohine Japan is a fine gentleman. Then if you are doing in your being in an when you did say that to me, I'm one crop so this are nidi. Minister any pan in Nintokwa. You see, we've met on a lot of platforms and we've debated on issues. And in crop on it, or see a baby a Juma, that is fantastic. Or see a baby say that is okay. But I believe that Sanyamana or Kanaya non qua enema or mine a tumpong. You can't remember it goes beyond just saying say you will create jobs. I believe that as a government, me did say, or my Ghana na yetchere ye no, and yan dran yetchere ye, and a yan answer yetchere, and a ye china ye babet or my Ghana. Ghana Bob Braffy about the pemende, and Yama bebre one my ye two sana mono. Me did say, Yama bebra ye no, a biwa amwa. Beside me did say, want to mean ya idea bako and expect to obey a different result. Sabi, yen pain for say, yen we kwadu and tabrode. And to be kwadu a better kwadu. Ghana ye be kwadu sa yen home if I saw you because kwadu yen found wofufu. Mimi did say, doctor say, and yamana ya results near the same thing no yen dani yensa. Na si ebe dani yensa dia. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia say yen na dream pon na me go gidie wom say ye dane kwa that side or man we be tumpon. And sanyama na Dr. Eka no. And yan yama ebi ni wiase o. Amana try ena aboa mo amamo ni etumpon agenti na yensu yentumi enye bi. Last time me catch my minia bi owo ken na me catch am say dia ken ken nyina eye but yase dia ken ken nyina no eye niema NPP ba ye no omo be sha ase in fact omo ye hwe Ekufuado eba no niema be mienu na na esi nyanyi so industrialization and offense to education. These were the two key things and na Ekufuado ekura nti odeba bebu oman enu tin na oba no champion free education. Ekufuado believe said we have to champion the human capital. We have to build the capacity and the capability of the people so that you have enough human capital, we can then thrive. Now, say you're building the human capital there, then we have to industrialize this country in making sure say a lot of opportunities can be created so that once you are building the human capital, they can leverage. Now, he did that. That is what brought the free education and the education. Now, with industrialization, Ekufuado started a lot of projects. One key, the 1D, 1F. Now, I asked my brother a question. Say, look at the 1D, 1F model and look at what Honorable Ken Ohene Japan is saying. How different is it? 1D, 1F model, you say, Ekufuado say, you need the private sector be partner. No mercy factories across Ghana, across the districts of this country, and those factories will create jobs. Now, the question is, did Ekufuado do it or not? Yes, Ekufuado did. What kind of final report are you did call Parliament? And then the State of the Nation address Ekufuado Maya on the 3rd of January. And San Obefi Akunyaswa. Or say, you're building about 160 factories in this country across the length and breadth of Ghana. Those factories, provided about 170,000 jobs. And the report is out there. I can even put it out here and we read. It provided about 170,000 jobs. Now look, 170,000 jobs out of 160 factories, did it absorb the unemployment in this country? The answer is no. Today, as I speak with you, the unemployment rate in this country, in fact, the nominal of unemployment in this country is 1.4 million. You created 160 factories. It created 170,000 jobs. Look at the difference. So you ask yourself, if 1.4 million people are ready and willing to work, how many factories are you going to create to absorb all these people? How long is it going to take? Because every second, every day, people come on the job market searching for job. Go on the internet right now. There are people, in fact, teacher for nurse for say, Mahama and Tuomo Kanti, they are going to mount demonstration upon demonstration. Just next month, ask yourself, Mahama promised them the same thing. Vote for me and I will come and I will create jobs. I'm going to use the 24-hour economy. Juma Bako, Nipami and Sambeye, around the clock, 3 shifts. They believe they need. Why? Because they know, say, we need jobs. Today when Mahama came, 1 year down the lane, and the pepe, afisa say, na me know, yes, where Mahama in. Mahama buy, the 24-hour economy, has it created the jobs? The answer is no. Now, when the employment minister was asked, Argentina 24-hour economy moka asemo de beba, mose mo diaba, nyanso Ghana for so mu nya adwuma ye. What Rashid Pelpu, ekati the Ghana for say, look, the over-reliance of Ghanaian youth on government say abanya was a create adwuma ma won po no, and no crampon the ability unemployment ema on my way, and that is a security threat. Your person ochira won say Ghana ni bia sorry or see aban na make create adwuma ansa na wanya bia ye no. Kahuti na unemployment ne kura kosoro because on na dream no or see aban create adwuma onya adwuma nye. What does that tell you? Let me take you back to Nkrumah. Nkrumah built about 300 factories no Jama Ghana as at the time of you two ni fi idea so 300 factories woko check as at 1985 to 89 before we would do the diversity implementation policy those 300 factories were providing jobs to about 240,000 Ghanaian people. Did you know the population as at that time around 11 million? So 11 million and then 300 factories providing jobs for 240,000 people. So ask yourself, if those factories are there today, 300 factories, are they going to absorb the 1.4 million Ghanaian people on the street looking for jobs? No. So then, if that is not the case, what can we do different from what we have always been doing? Still, we can at least You better unemployment or my way more. That is where Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's idea comes in. What is Bawumia saying? Bawumia is saying that let us enhance the system. Let us build a robust system. In fact, the new way of creating jobs is giving power to the person to decide what they want to do, creating an enabling environment for the person to do what they want to do without necessarily depending on government. Bawumia is saying, give government freedom, but let government create an opportunity for people to also have the freedom and liberty and the idea, the thinking capacity to create their own opportunities. Because me, say me mfa mani into aban so, but me nhyehyeye no oman ne ma me kwa ma me create me adwa me so mefa obi. Me so mefa obi, obi befa obi, obi so befa obi. It imagine say ye nyina ye create in ayadwuma na ye fa ye ho a obi anu ode nyani kwa akoto aban so akotwen aban say ye nto aba ma aban bi branch na onya be create adwuma. When you look at the first class economies in the world and at the first class countries in the world, most of them about 85% of human work holding are private sector led. Private businesses, and those people employ more. It gives the government holiday, but the government also gets more money through taxation. In Tabani, freedom, or you more, no pumping into the system, no restructure the system, no social environment, no business people, no so creating more. In the no obi school in case of trying to buy some money juma. Nobody is even waiting. Say, me school na buy my juma, there be. Oh no, the first thing I want to do is say, me school about creating my juma. That is it. And look at the big corporations in this world. The wealthy businesses or corporations in this world, they are all private owned. They are within economy, they are within a country. Go to America and look at Silicon Valley. All the businesses or companies there, the institutions or corporations there, they are private owned. And they are employing. Go to Walmart. Walmart is employing over 2 million? But it's a private owned. The environment is more conducive for them. But when you come to Ghana, we have made to believe, say, wait for a government to come. Go and vote for a government to come and create job. Now, you see, we have been disappointed. You see, Akufo-Addo you also creating 2.6 million, and that is true. 2.6 million jobs. But still, there are people on the street looking for jobs. Mahama used the same thing to campaign. Today, people are still looking for jobs. People are still demonstrating against jobs. What do we have to do different? If somebody is coming again to say Santo Abamame, Namiami Basic factories you have to think twice about it. That is why I'm telling you, say, I do not side with Honorable Ken or Hira Japan. I believe, say, let us build a robust system. A system that allow you and I to create our own jobs. A system that we can trust with confidence. Say, me ameka se meye me ameduma. Bibia ma me ho nchire me. Me ho edamo fan. Me so me create aduma na me so ma fobi. No obi so aba be create no no so afobi. Ebema obi a ho henhan no. Se aduma no aban ba na aban kwa. Aban yi hyehyeye no enhye dan enku ntia me sa. Bagana ha, wo ya aban aduma na ye kwa akoto aba pe. Kai se otu atwi. Because abano ankwa wo side aduma no egu enutina mahama ba ye 40,000 Ghanaian people what is the reason you see you form under Akufo-Addo time and the NPP time tin mo nkọ trafie na yenso yembra yenso ye ba be fa yen krofo eti bisa ho say ampa say ye famu as NPP fo mpo ye dem koye say mu ye Ghana fo but aban ni say there be sa space na no eno an yenso ye de yen krofo ba be hyem enti na kọ trafie enu ti na me ndi say sa aban si ono aba be create adwuma. Politics na ye wo man we munti. It does not even make those opportunities sustainable. And Yahubi, we have witnesses, not back or not mienu. Say NPP, yes, you're about you're almost the same thing. Yes, there are certain places I yin Crawford one year, dear question or maybe what. We did that. So you're politicizing BBI or my women. But how can we go beyond that? That is where Bawumia is coming in with his ideas. So you see, when we are talking about Obi Obetunya Boa or my Ghana, when moving Ghana, every baby I was to see her, do another level. Now you bought Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Dia, and you atem did you. And you GDI you want, and you what done where the fight, and Yama or say, or Power Bayano, even as a vice president, or ye be. Bawumia say, we have institutions in this country, but they are not serving the people right. We are always using the manual way. And even the people are they have to go through difficulties to just to get the services of their own institutions. So, and yama bema Ghana ni na brands na wenya omino and yama no home fast one. Yen tanin yama so easy and simple. I can give you an example, and the national health insurance. A vivid example. One more cross here na your teaching cross in your can. Then time now kwa national health insurance card. Ukwa kwa line now kwa register pa. E ye manson. Ukra de uwe cross na about district e ya asem foforo. Enunti no be akrampo and pen national health insurance because ade about kwa line. Ukwa ye wie kra card ne keke kra benyani another thing. But when Bawumia came, he said, no, yes, we are no. So that Ghana at any time be obey to me day, any national health insurance card. So yeah, for a friend of my NHIS app, umbra, within a second, now we register. That alone, a movie, the national health insurance active members, a movie almost from 10.6 million to 17.8 million. What does it tell you? One decision, it added about 7 million to the membership of National Health Insurance. And about way by the app is no more working. We are going back to the old system. Then time links are now connected your health system, and about way by or say that we year free. We are back to folder. What does it tell you? So we are going to struggle again. So you see, put all these things on the table and compare. You would understand why we tell you, say, Bawumia is the choice. Because on any believe say, we need a simple system. Ebema Ghana didn't want him, no. And Yama Nanka, your brands and a it has to be easy. It has to be accessible. And what's a Ghana in your brands and when Yasan Yamano home fast walk? Simple systems. Taxes, I war my way. Obabana Gia before Tata, Bawumia said there be tax system, the MYA. Let us find a simplified system. I bet me just file taxes on money benyasika. So we started with the star 222 hash with the Ghana.gov app. Okay, you just file your taxes, you pay, and then you walk away. And once a GR when you be crap out on China, and that's when you say to quite simple systems, easy, accessible. It no and map productivity so again eba and more money to generate more revenue. About way by all those systems they are not working again. Back to square zero, back to Gary and Sokins. We were here when you would greater Accra wine. So I called China Mall. I only China Mall paying for air Kosomun to taxi to a cruise company and then they have not. And that Bawumia, these things are not going to go on. These are businesses. You have to even empower them to work and employ. Create systems. So you see, when you put Bawumia there and you put all these people and their ideology on how to build a country, it is totally different. It's not me say Bawumia is proactive. The rest are reactive. Almost time I did see no more to one among. Bawumia said there be one among na crowns and I didn't see. And Rameno Baha. I did analysis with you with the goal for reserve. I dream about me during year 2021 and then 2025, 2026. Ghana nya home fast. I think year 2 months or during 2021. This is a visionary leader. Satai to no the mesremo. Muyi satai to ni fi Mahama so a visionary. Because there is nothing His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ya chire or ye visionary. But I can give you a lot of things about Bawumia, even as a vice president. Or chess or visionary. I can give you a lot of things and another Danko Ekufuado. Or chess or visionary. because enyama bebre wo ho no akufo ado ye ya ye bashe no but and the omani enya ho fasudi and we are quiet enti me gidi a wo Bawumia mu no eno no me na enti me ka se wada ne ho adi a metiase enti no abani ekoto ne de eye simple delegate for no so tiase omunyim say party no ya repeat ya nwa ye the same thing am nwa yen aduti na Bawumia oba no okura key policies addressing the needs of the party people because ye to aba wi a ye lusu ye no ye call rounds ye ko tie delegate for ne party panyin for no mo ase no omo anum nsam say den na ba ye nti a party atisi mu en ye call ye no mo kom nsam kire yen omo se mo nkom achi na mo ko boa mo ho na mo mbra ye ko boa ye ho Bawumia ba no ode ne de ba ye ende me no wo be che ebe hye baako me no be discuss baako the welfare database of the party grassroots and then come me no ba be di no e ho nyegina nanansa me no wo the constituency based budget and then me no ba be the welfare database of the party grassroots me ba be kire onyanti Bawumia e ka sa asem no eni nyanti asa system no e be boa the party NPP going forward e be sesa hawa ye nyama ye ne fasudi a ye to aba de ma ye party no ba ye nya free mu no e be sesa sa akwan no e di gidi e be ba party no from polling station amani okwa ye aduma ma party no from ende e kopin 2024 no obenya hotoso se aduma no ye no echna ye be kan no ende NDC fo esu en mebo NDC fo so video wa hanom hwe ye ni abre me hu se guy bi ba ha Sadiq o NPP agu ba munyim ye asresem 2 hours ago na me wo minia mafia broni na me wo ne life so that same Sadiq e baaye e no say eye ken e na wo se ye to abadema no the same Sadiq o me hu no wase ha me hu se mami abena kora a reply no right oh okay Dina Rivers a mute no nka wo se wo mute no 2 hours ago na me no wo mafia broni life so a wo comment section na outro say ken ne be wini na waba ha o se NPP agu what does it tell you one kasa dwen when de menka you see NPP as a political party yema yanyinda ho January 31st decision na yakwa make no enya about work kekewu we are delegate enya sa akwanya abase oba benya sika eno anu no o there be because sika na obenya nyende ne e kira no wonya wi asa na mom the next 4 years no waton say your papa o say your boni o ehun sunsuanso no obenya Ghana for kwato aba no say your papa o say your boni o insunsuanso no ye nyina ya nyitua nurses for ne ka say ya ge alawa ne ye nto no say your papa o say your boni o and then ye nyina ya nyitua teacher for ne ka say akufo ado ye beto aba ne tia no ye be free SHS ne kwapo no ye mpe no aba na okoto ye no say your papa o say your boni o ye nyina ya nyitua ni o say 24-hour economy nti aduma bebu amande obi akra mba TikTok have guy bi o ka kire se kwakwa beku meto ama mahama na 24-hour economy kra ba me app we me mba so biem cause aduma bebu say yampa o ye nyina ya nyitua asemba akopa na ya ye ka kire mo abato ho wo nsunsuanso ensense nsunsuanso no enye the national election ne pe internal primacy a ye kwei abane ye kwa akoto na nso wo nsunsuanso wo ye party ne so enti delegate wuji sika ne de age meni wunyi manso se obi di sika be ma obeka se meka kire se menje da bi da na mo wuji bia dwene na bi sa ho se nipa na okwa akoyi no wo next 4 years na wo de kwa akose se nipa ne nsa no aso obetumi abo ho ban ana insunsuanso na wo so no wudi sika ni wia emfaso be na obenya yeah the same thing in 2022 yeah the same thing and then insunsuanso ba ye no ye nyina ye hu mu wie ye mu se aba no kra nya mo nkoto biem ye ko yi executives be di party na nimu no afedi omo de ba mafia ne ba mu no afedi omo se aba no kra executive na di mu nwa mo timu nkoto biem yo enti ende akwanya ba na akwa koyi obi a dwene kokan na batwo ehu onsunsanso me say dia yesu ye di apartist esi ye party nimu no ebi esi wan DC o 1 year pe ebi esi wan DC afi ba ko pe o ebi esi wan koso gidi entokwa koso wan DC no mo mben tia se mo ben a na wuti bia nka bo se yen ye de ne ye kom ne de ye do the crossroad o ye to 31st ni wi a ye besi bia no ye wie ya ka wa kire bia ne betumi aboa ye ho ano but ye koso wan DC ye bobo ba no you don't know and ye mu bi ye hu sa ne ama no ye te enu ti na me wo gidie se Bawumia be boa NPP no eti mesraw so we a delegate akwanya na bawo make the right decision and fa ye nkodu ba bi afi ye be san ba be ka se ye hu ya nka there be san num no beto krampo a wo ba wo wi a wo be da because it will not work. So you go in with a strategy, you go in with a plan, you go in with your strong foot, you do not go in with a weaker foot. NPP as at now, our strong foot is Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. And amonsu amoye Bawumia for na. And yamaneba na se was a different year. Na mo catch ya no mo ya careful and na me share life bi me mbodi. Na eya me kase NDC enim hawa ye politics. And NDC politics no they can plan for long. So they can plan today and it will work in the next 10 years. NPP they know how to govern. But when it comes to politics we are weak. When it comes to putting together strategies we are weak. And the new thing in the NDC for to me decide my share Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia we had you be winni. But idea ba kope de bian crofo de doctor so training economy. Yes, do Bawumia lu feli economy no, Bawumia kura dwane fi economy no ho. Eno nya idea ba ko de bia ye de doctor training. Ye ja chechere the concept doctor kron to me kan economy no wasem biem. But do you know what is going on right now? More from my into form. There are some key people within our party. Oma Fatu Omo who say they are fighting a cause in 2028. 1. Kojo Opon Kroma. 2. Dr. Gideon Buakon. 3. Kabiru. 4. Samia Uku. You see all these people, omo ye Dr. and Crawford. Why am I saying this? So conversation yi ba ya about the gold for reserve no. Kojo Opon Kroma single-handedly wa fato no so. As all called war. Now he want to do something for tomorrow. Ni opeso ochire say the NDC said they said Bawumia failed the economy. The NDC says Bawumia in fact the economy the crowd do dwane fi ho. Bawumia economy ni a crime scene. But and all the evidence are showing say Bawumia say you odi gu akwam na aboama in the economy na gina ne nan so. When Bawumia win and we go to the contest 2028, we have to make sure say our candidate is well washed when it comes to the economy. We are going to base on what is happening today. Because and this Libya did to say DGPP no and then Buama ya sustain the economy no and then Buama ya stability in our currency no and the growth of economy so Nanansa na NDC Eriko Poku o debate say Debbie ya jitu mu say gold for reserve na Buama economy no ejina city no enya stability but enya Bawumia started in 1950 unim nyeti o yes for a purpose onim say etina say mojitu man de say Bawumia na ye ya edu 2028 ani eji san komo na ye be reform to rate say Bawumia hyehyeye enya ma Ghana economy ni esi kasem no enya ne fapem enya no e be defeat omo argument say Bawumia fail the economy no. So they have to fight it today. And Opon Kroma is also saying, say, no, we have to make sure, say, yadi and nine basic form, Ama yati asese san hihye na Bawumia di go akwam ni na aboa yen. So that china ye do one as ye debate now, we can refer them to today. Our old people and I'm around. And no more cars, some na chiano. Chale. You see, about one, and yet that go jina that can man out chess or quatuaba. Politics, no, and yet done a beba see a quatuaba and I will say ye politics too. Politics, yes, show what them near the ababon thing. Yes, a share what them near the ababon thing. Sometimes Montias, yes, a strategy and you do win your bow or my will. It is to be ya dear now on Tiasia, Munya, but Trenamum and to who say could draw upon Chroma air called tall, media tall. Now or church him gold for reserve. He is doing something. All media houses, you know, or person more committee or more and there. So that the China and common pani this and common now, or very firm say, woman by her, the new bedroom come away, would you to other than the all kind different. For when you two from Nasha the echo. Bawumia Kasayo, but vindications not air coso. Mene wona ye Bawumia crofo no. E was say ye shemu kena. Ye videos ni nyina ye digu abonten, etina ehu beba mfaso. Etina obi kan no afa video no abo a kire no. 8 months ago, when this question came up, Bawumia bisa say, what is the policy driving the growth and stability of our economy and the city? Mahama Beyi no say it is not about policy. And the Bank of Ghana Council say Beyi no say it is not about policy. It is not about the gold for reserve and whatever. But then the same people are saying say no, in Abuama economy grow. That is an evidence. That is a vindication for Bawumia. These are the materials and informations I here gather. So when we get there, we will play them to them. One amuji two mu, and then the same people are saying, say, a year nothing a yesi kasamejina ni nine so, and nothing a to me to enya 10 billion they pump into the economy. Says I tia the one ya drain sadrin no, a ye Bawumia. And nothing I may say, so what the Bawumia eba make me a defender no. Say the Bawumia ba, make me a pacotono. Say the Bawumia ba. And the yaya NDC 4 years see an okrada boa ama yaton Bawumia more. And some of your kafa and 2024, no yan can't be 2028 because it will not make sense. Ye nya decide ye na koto abawie. NDC to me ko gina no so biem kwaka say and Bawumia na have tell ye nye dia. Inti monto abentia no there be because they have to ye nyim say ye Bawumia dia biem. E don't to me kwaka sa me jamfi sa asem no to me beka biem. Once and I saw TV so or see oh munja is vilify politicians ne or more running state agencies no Sami Janfiu 2 years ago no na yen adwuma nda de say there be so Sami Janfiu in 2028 sa vilification no to me ye biem economy na mo ja kekere Bawumia ye be yi nwa no but they start today asha see and ye mu bi no ye bomu tokro bomu dawuro. Document in ye pilot, a ye becking kind. Now only mama say obi. Ye beck to, ye becking kind children break it ya quas here. Into we NPP na don't massa and come from whom could shame that now walk or cabby a castle ya nyachum. Asemano any will line a man cabby. Would you want Martina in cabby? And ya Sembiana was a mukabi. Munyabotre, the Aube to me I can now I can ya would you know one more dance no can. Because a Jumana ye pesi a year 2028 ya sha CSC ya. Ye mu bi the way ye nya breno. Ye nya say ye beto abanya we 31st. Duma ye ba be bo wo man we mu no. You have no idea. Eti mesramo sasemba na wunyi hu machi a enye men ka bi. Po obi onim ade no nkyerɛkyerɛ mu na te ase ansa na wabie wa no. Because you see an asem bia obeka bia no. Ochena ye be yisu de atiawo. Enti from when to form. And ya maybe because now want to say nya botre. Nya bisa muye. Me say the people around Bawumia they are working and they've started now. Watch it well. Watch upon Kroma. Watch Gideon Boakon. watch the kind of communication, the kind of information. Why is upon Kroma pushing saying the Yenya public inquiry? It is for a reason. Say, let the people come. Sami Jenfi, any Bank of Ghana governor, any Omo count your Ministry of Finance, Omo met na camera name before the public. No one come once them saying yes, say domestic gold purchasing program na abu economy no mo meka. So Omo ba no mo be yi ano no mo say ye no kwere say no na abu aye dia. Evidence numero 1. No ya try the ato. E dan do a no ya refer mu to the public inquiry. Mo na mo kan we. Etu ntumi nkoka sa asem ni biem. We are working. Mesra monti asia. Mesra munya botre na muntwitwi break. We are working. 2028 no is a must. We NPP ni na won ti asia say we say 2028 ye winia masa kotenase na dwen hu biem. We cannot afford to lose 2028. We cannot afford to lose 2028. It is our mandate. It is our job. So we say we are patriot. It is your job, your responsibility, a core one, to make sure that the party NPP come to power in 2028. We are putting all our advantages on the table, our chances, our strong foot on the table to make sure that we win. And nothing I say, all the other aspirants, they are good, they can help us. But the person that can lead us, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, he has gone through the mill. Ya nyamuno into wa fefe coffee Bawumia. Ya nyamuna amanafe. Ya nyamba Bawumia amanafe. Afe na modi obi foforo ba modi aburo foforo ba begu machine nim. Na every before say dem wo adwuma ye pa o. Wo wodi aburo na kogwa aginim. Ya di aguma ma ya nyama ma aburo na afe. Wo se me mfa nya dokono. Na emo na me kwato aburo foforo di ahye nsuom. Ama na nonom ye wie ya sa di akogwa agima sa akwa nyam biem tinye nyam dada ne de yem park sinten. What are you telling me? Na dem mo nyi strategy ana. Go back. Na kwhwe mbra Mahama lose 2016. The NDC had every opportunity to sideline Mahama and bring a new candidate. But they said no. Kona ko tie dia Ibrahim Mahama kan ye. Ibrahim ka say, "Now ko as Mahama family, no mo so mo person Mahama be contest biem in 2020." But the NDC has to come. NDC buying for bomb national mo say abusu for mo boa. Go on the internet. Na ko kan. Mekai akwayi oye sports minister is here. Oh, what's his name? Oh, guy we man your sports minister. Oh, Bibi Adam. Kofi Adam, good. Kofi Adams. They took it as a job. Say, Ebusuafoni decision no me taking it there. It is not going to work. Someone person Mahama be your politics be anaso be contest bi mu no. Ebusuafoni boa. It became a debate between the NDC and Mahama Ebusuafo. Kona kwhwe interviewer Ibrahim Mahama. Oh yeah. Say Ebusuafo na make omo decision say omo Mahama en contest biem. But the NDC said say la lie. Moya denya ye de Mahama beko biem. Mahama no will lose 1 million votes. He was a sitting president. If I look, Mahama was a vice president. In obey interim president. In obey a substantive president from 2013 to 2016. Yet your money sharing sa. And he didn't call contest 2016. Mahama lost 1 million difference or dropping vote to 44%. And they'll cut 34 no your mohopo. Mobuampo. Mahama no ye president or Tiakonyaso. All the arsenals were with him. Now he had the power to change everything in this country. He had the power to decide and not decide. He has the power to appoint and disappoint. He had all the mandate to serve the people of Ghana. But Mahama as a president, he went into a contest. Now Kobetuna machinati nyama bebre, but onya 44%. Mahama. Na wono wo ka kire me say. Ono Mahama no. NDC for san nyanyimu gidie. NDC for almost say nyanyimu gidie. Any Mahama Busunya Ekonye, Ede Mahama Ebaye in 2020. And no Mahama and say we When we knew, Samobeka, as at that time, even the NPP, we were pushing, say, oh, and your moment presenting Mahama BM Mofa new candidate Timbra, Mofa Cabinet du Fombra. Do you know why? Strategically, the NPP knew said when the NDC presents Mahama, it is a bomb for us. I am telling you, Samon Kaya, Monko Echena Monko kind history Nimbra. When Mahama lost 2020, NDC says still, ya the Mahama Beba. NPP, and Bro Moko Prime Minister, no, ya Kase Debbie, Adain, Mama Kwane, ya Bema or party nim. Monfa, wake up not to Fombra. Guy be an NDC forecast about them. Oh, Atubiga. Atubiga no you are muti. Ya ka say oh, Atubiga no you qualify. Gusitando no you ho. Ade na mon for mon ba. Na Mahama no kwa na ye be ma de NDC mu ni candidate bia. NDC say mu yo. Say mu pew. Say mu pew. Ya de Mahama beba. Why? Because the NDC believe in consistency. And the NDC are reading the electoral trends, you know. Our mind when we say when you repeat candidate, Ghana for to about the money panel. Because it did not start on Mahama, it started with Atamils. And Atamils 2000. Atamils was a vice president to Rawlings. 1996. Rawlings in 1996 against Kufuor. Rawlings in 58%. Go back to history. Rawlings on 58%, and no Jadema Atamils. 58 oh. And Atamils as a vice president, leading the NDC into the 2000 contest against President Kufuor. When your percentage Atamils recorded here, 44%. Go and check. Me dia me mama, me say, your data e wo ho, to me kwa hwe no abekasa be ku boa. Atamils head drop vote from 58 to 44. 58 to 44%. And you can just answer one power. To the extent say the next time Atamils back on some kind fun canny games. Some of you can yeah can instrument here. Almost the neighbor 2004. Atamils elusu BM. 2004, Atamils enya 45% or appreciated by just 1%. And this is for said that yes, I the neighbor call they brought Atamils in 2008 to the extent say Rawlings apart in the end of the anayere. Sorry, say nyenka party no beje. When you friends of Nana Kunedu Adjuma Rawlings, yenya games and so no almost support Atamils. No na ye call ya yenya fun can games I crash ye. Koma Atamils no. Nana Kunedu ka say anomano si akatewiana so akatamanso no so no. You are none of them are kuru. Minim no so no rane we ya zoo dia. Minim. O se anomanya si akatamanso na pempem no. Sa okode no. Sa anomano no dem anyi kuru na nyukuru di si akatamanso no so. Enti so okode otu anomano de akọ o de kote ne party no kote NDP. Munko go back to history. Rawlings, Kunedu Adjuma Rawlings, kote NDP. Why are you people reporting my life? Kote NDP. Ote NDP no. Also mo fa no mani mano. She bepem say Kunedu Adjuma Rawlings ewu ye. One joining NDC that. To the extent say do baby no. See don't get ya catch Rawlings say you better to wash a cage mu cause so to be decide my. They made the critical decision. 2008 did they win or not? They won. Males ebedi o mampehini. Males is who ye no buy ye no. Now Rawlings person decide the man as to the other running mate. Spioga Branum, no nyina e wo line nim. Gusitando no because Males Rawlings na your favorite e ye Gusitando. Obeda Samuel nyina no mo nam line nim. Dr. Kwabena Dufo, omo nyina no mo qualify. That time Mahama was walking out of politics. Go and read Mahama's history. eya monko kan ko Mahama nkasa ma speech bi emre okosra otumfo winyi na okosra otumfo no okan ye emu bia ye kan wa ha we follow politics o okan ye o say time na oba no we 2008 ebeyi no kwa no walk out of politics because no person okosua de wo Russia and Mills car so person yi ni be running mate. Why? Because Mills wanted to run away from the control of Rawlings. Mahama not say on pet. It has to take Otumfo say to 2 to go and talk because Mills ADC so and on Mahama ko kasaye. And no say Mahama so you be here for just a term. Because I no person or excusing no kakra no koko suade no yo no anadwuma. Into best obey the running mate for a term. So man we near on nyina biem. They won in 2008. Fortunately or unfortunately for Mahama would say it was fortunate. It was an opportunity for him. But it was unfortunate for this country. 2011, 2012, John Evans Atamils, Efrimu. Now was here the Mahama, Ebabe interim president, Obabedi ye. Obedi ye no, ye the same party Kotuaba in 2012-2013 election. Ye nyayati asiye Mahama be winni ye. Ye call 2016. Mahama lost. NDC said there be will still present him. Mahama came, he lost. 2024. The same Mahama now recorded the worst defeat in this country as a president, The same Mahama has recorded the biggest win in this country's election. And Wababedi president. You are telling me, sir, all this data and trends. Yen Tonchene. Because Bawumia won election as a vice president. I contested for the first time. Where Lusu were recording close to 42% as a vice president too. 42%. Oh no, you found in quarter and the first time. You found no moment quarter and chain. Monte politics as this NPP for Monte politics nase. Monte asie. But you see, ya share sanyama we nyina. And you think you wo gidie wo. Dr. Muse, yes I didn't ko biema, he will win. Enti mo bana se ye ka asem na. Obi ntan obi o. Obi nka se obi deserve you. But se see a baby a ye won de. Your best foot is Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. And you cannot contest it. Now you crank ye we crack ye casting conco on the post. Because NDC did the same thing. Do 2020 or more corner. Say do get your crass and crofo crab bodam. Or say to be guard your bodam ne mental records crampo bua. Almost to me 577 bodam from the NDC party name. It is there. Hear me na make out. Me say read. Atubiga. Yes, who bodam. Kwabena do for crapper or ye a key financier of the NDC. Those were your bonitatis. Almost won the mafia. By the end of the dome, we he is gaining. I had the same Kwabena do for in a Yamana Koto mine gold mine, no. I had the same person, and Yaman is 60-40 temper agreement, no. Yes. Kwabena do for the catcher say we cannot allow a drunkard to lead the party again. Who was he referring to? John Dramani Mahama. And today, almost born the mafia say Master Tranchain. Na yen konko jimbra na obenye bi atafre no. Omo ko ba wenye bi otafre. NPP di anye bre mo. Tinchina e twan obi pese o de party ni handkerchief epepa na ni ase nisuo. Tinchina e twan obi se party ni yen fa nche no. Ye opese o kire se me so me wo foot e wo party ni muti no enye me kire mo nti o kire yen. Na musu mudi akire na mo bodondo man no osa konko kenke mi kurom ohene ko ba bia ye wo tini ewewei tini bia hye omomoto mu omobo gogongo unyim omobo sa kire na unyim ye ka se ohene kwase adom yenko ohene kwase adom yenko Mujina on a mobile side don't domini video be. Mobile side don't domini video be ati. Don't or in it was a domianco, or in a pasia domianco. Hey, I said, oh, me, wow. Ah, many miracles, the few chrome. Like a quiapem. Me see ya in an qua. Ya bought don't dinachi. Don't near the actually. And the airline and I say, oh, actually, I have one tears yet. Or hina quasia domianco, or hina quasia domianco, or hina quasia domianco, eh. Monomaya was an mobile actually be. Hey, alright. But anyway, well, I told you, I'm telling you one thing. NPP, your best bet is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. He's going to win you power. And we need one, we need kekeu. Obebu or mine ye. Or your money ba be see for papa so. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia government won. Ye man of 4 years, 8 years are. Me yape in 2024 election, no, and he say. Some of us need a kind baby we are some echo after the COVID. The 10-year plan for the world from 2021 to 2031. Now we are say 1, 40% of the African population will belong to the middle class. 2, after COVID, or maybe so who was third class economy, you are likely to move from third class to second class economy. And so what shall be an Ghana? Now we have the chance to move Ghana's economy from a second class to a third, from a third class to a second class. Because some of us now we're not looking at the trivial ones. No, we were looking at the key factors that decide the economy. We were looking at the pillars that build a nation. We were not looking at the trivial ones. We were looking at, say, there is a time for a country to sacrifice for tomorrow. So yes, there were some critical decisions, difficult ones. Take it here. But the government did that because we have to sacrifice. We have to accept, say, that was the line. That was the effort we have to put in to secure tomorrow. Why is Nanado telling you, say, one of the most regrettable decisions he made as a president, the DDUP. It was a regrettable decision. It cost him and his presidency. But do you know the funny thing? Today, Ghana's economy is winning because of that decision. He gave us break. Konakokan IMF reports, and Yama Ghana economy negina. You the domestic gold purchasing program if you are. The second one, the DDUP, no. Go and read the report. Go and read Bank of Ghana's report. Go and read Ministry of Finance report. It is there. But that was a sacrifice Nanado have to make, and it cost us so much. What was NPP? Your report and your paper as to why we lost our DDUP because DDUP are affecting about 800,000. But that sacrifice is today helping this country's economy to survive. So some of us, we were looking beyond the bread and butter. We were looking at the pillars that can move this country forward. We were looking at the projections that by 2030, Ghana has to be there. Because when we build those pillars, we as citizens, we can leverage on that to be among of the 40% of the middle class people in this country or in this Africa. All of a sudden, we do foundation. When you get to Nigeria for any prayer, when you get to all the African sub-regions or Manita Ghana, because the source of Ghana is moving. Officer dent in America for 500 as of November 2024 and naturalized them at Ghana. The source of Ghana's economy is moving. And this economy, we will make it. So, fast forward, they naturalize for Ghana 500 American citizens. 500 American citizens They did that. Now, you're 4 months. Now the same America declared Ghana as a threat nation. All of a sudden, the pillars has collapsed. Nigeria, not with the Ghana's education system, the path, the Ghana's education path. Trump when was the last time you saw the STEM education, the TVET and all that on TikTok? One will be 1 year new, one will be this. Ayira. A brother of mine called me 3 days ago. And I know baby he's here. Okay, he's here. Number 4, he believed in the Ghanaian system. Or America. He believed in the Ghanaian system. So the number the school was Hanum. And then Oba find the man go back to America because we only trust in the Ghanaian education system anymore. He's here. Maybe me money dim. I be so Oba be kana say be Oba tuna be kana asem. Oba find the man go. The Ghanaian education system all of a sudden, you know, achia. Just a year ago. Now you're the young Trump. A year ago. Now you're the economy ni how yes nyamano. You're the Trump. Only mienti a Forbes Emma Nanado, the African Man of the Year. You people do not go beyond the petty politics. You limit your understanding and how this country has to grow. Nobody is ready to sacrifice. Yet the same people are saying, Ghana, people sacrifice to get the Ghana we have today. We also have to sacrifice to get the Ghana we want tomorrow. That is why some of us, we believe, the sacrifice we can do is to make sure we get Bawumia to become president. And for that, we will go to the length and breadth. We will give our quota to make sure Bawumia lead this country. And nothing is going to stop that. That will be my sacrifice. Because I want to sit back tomorrow and see my kids benefiting from a Ghanaian system. And I need bring pose for no kwama no ne. But obey proud to say Ghana jinane nanso no nso nya honfasodie. Sada no, I will be proud to say I sat on TikTok and I campaigned to get a president who can run this country forward and make sure so money be jinane nanso and the benefit no member enya, and I'll be proud of my sacrifice. But until then, it is our job. It is our mandate as a political party. It is our mandate as Ghanaian youth. And yet, kasa bebre, and yet dokone nchinamuno. Ya saying so. Or minor wo prako hono. People sacrifice to build that country. What you won't pese obeye bi. But also be ana Ghana never say Ghana ni yeye. Obia pese Ghana ni yeye. But obia pese obe sacrifice. Now one name sacrifice no man ni yeye. It is now. So we NPP niya. Your sacrifice is to go to the polls. So we a delegate, your sacrifice is to go to the polls January 31st and vote for number 3, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. That is your sacrifice. It is the first step. The next one, it will be 2028. We have to work as Ghanaian people. We have to understand the path we want this country to go. Me, I understand, the path has to be led by Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. Dr. Nintinam ye dekoto abano today. Asesan, ensesan ye. And now koto Dr. Na the same price, ebi kura kosro. And tenam no the same price, ebi kura kosro. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. So did you really made a change? You just change somebody to come and enrich himself. That's it. So today, I am going to tell you why. So we a delegate, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia should be your choice. The policy is not the nominal. I'm going to sell number 2 to you. The welfare database. As a political party, 30 years, we need welfare. And then Crawford come we are mama party come nya hute. Now the officer nipa be jimi sa. Now there be nipa na kwama me. I have one belief say people sacrifice their efforts to things that benefit them. Now with your political party, and Crawford kwama and Crawford ni e bom Crawford me kai. Talency ya ko boy and Crawford. Ya boy yen sa etiwa ye boyen na nkrofo pray make I let my vote count obi ani ye say no we work from party ni welfare until we couldn't even help these people e be the yaudie e de awu akose from but they sacrifice for this party e be some party 20 solid years when your party ni mo share. You think that person will go and kill again? On San Kosan line con 19 Wuram. I remember 2016. Yanina Wuram ko ye campaign. Say any panon or fan Wuram no and then on Kobia because I say na me call ye cry about 8 years. Me nya ho hwe. Sa argument no e valid. But if e valid, how do we address those issues? Are we going back to say Monsan Kotwa ni yeba ebe mama adwuma na no ano no? Is that not the same thing we did in 2008? We did the same in 2012. We did the same in 2016. We won power. The same people are crying today. Mama Yedma, we did the same in 2020. We won. The same party people are saying man kaime. So going into 2024, they punished us. Are you going to do the same in 2028? No. This time around, let the person know. Say party as a political party now, mona mo woyen, mo wo aban no, mo die nie. Nipa ni nya ho toswa nya resiemu. Say duma na me kwa akoye no, nya menya nie. Eno no oba na menya, I hold you accountable. Men koje that rhetorical promise no. The ayaka mu general promise no mahama yebi. The NDC are suffering today. Go and vote, go and work. When we come 24-hour economy, Obiabe Didi, and then Crawford Didi, a comedy or more, they are crying. I'll play their videos here. Someone who NPP for Mu and I'm sre. I am sre. Yes, yes, sre. But I say, been a toy, no. And you're careful, be basa to your beam. Me Baba boss our videos, ni be achiramo. And then Crawford is soon. Ba mumu hu anamo dia yesede but e bi na to yen no it is here kwakoto abade a we need to go in for somebody who is going to address those issues, not the usual promise na ye ba omoto abane ma ye na ye mbanye be create adwuma ya yes side didn't work e adwuma nka ye nte a e adwuma ka me no nka ye nte a. So let us change. Yes, system. See your best system so dia. You have a clear cut plan. See your best system one. You have a clear cut plan. A plan that addresses the critical need. A plan that captures the interest of the party people. A plan that gives hope to the party grassroots, not rhetorical promises. No rhetorical assurance. No. Because I know that you are bebre. Assemblyman crank for your promises. You go school, crack compound oversee and toilet man crank for your promises. Vote for me when I come. I will make sure say you will not use big again. Remember where you saw there is a pen. It's a big point to say. Vote for me when I come. I will not let the teachers lash us again. I will make sure that we drop the lashes to 4. Yeah, ni akoto. Ready, bro. School prefect, they say Antoman na. Yeah. Ti Obama teacher for reducing man no boy and says number 4. Yeah, ni akoto man is Obama you reduce Oba. I don't know really na your boy and 77. Arade Ghana pa ya serious. Compound overseer, vote for me when I come. We will bring dustbin to all classrooms. Nobody will litter on the compound. Or what? And then by Friday, you see them call compound, so call picking, we are near Gusono. Now, you told us you will bring dustbin in our classrooms. You told us people will not litter around. I don't know Friday, you see them call picking. Ah, if you are Crawford, they mama no vote for me when I come. You did Mekobe yet. Amasa. Now you the powdered money, a beer in your pansam near Abrewapa, Obinana, near the powder milk, a good some cook, cash say yada. Or say yada, you want your buy the sea powdered milk factory. Hey, yo, NPP. Hey, powdered milk. Na Nestle ni ade ajomo amo ye den. Enti afiansa na Ghana mo ba be di powdered milk. Enti mo nyim say Nestle any all this your friend day oh companies yo mo ye powdered milk na ade we. Enti omo gutema bebre. Omo gu the freeze on enclave ni mu bebre. Afiansa na ye di bi ba be gu sem se kahwe na ye de dia ye ba ye the first time be fi wie ma ba be ye bi. Oh, Meba. Promasidor, thank you. Promasidor. Enti, afiance na mbabe we say Promasidor for ye powdered milk. And nekra di abu like say obrayo ye de be share sachet mu. Na Kwame despite ni fufu kra yon no de bae. Na fufu kra di asem na fe na obrayo. And the cocoa, both float to cry, puff. I told you crap, ya yan powdered. Me and tia crab brodo cram or that idea. Brodo bread. I can give you my plan. Bread, I have that idea. Because me stepmother or your brodo. Into near baba any powdered. I feel and son will be sick or two abaman and son no any policy. I mean, come on. No, what do you take us for? Oh my Ghana can see away 36 million populated Ghanaians. Every day, you go school. Literacy rate in the wasro. All of a sudden, you say, pardon milk, you be goods and cash and you buy a baby and factory or chrome. And yes, I wouldn't be done well. What do you mean? Obra, you know, I said, yes, here, but your Obra, you know, powder. And in the best of Sunday, yeah, the Makobe per student. And in the Sunday, Ghana economy can see where no. And one in acquire the better person, and you think you're my penny no. Or mine can see away. Now, Sabi, what's your class of cranny? I said, I want to cramp a Sabi. Over to Sabanama assembly mano. I don't know my name break a crack. So, my Ghana can see. I will book a do back schools on Bebo Brandon, you offer me Meshon Michel Busiano. The old bon can you know, one is a open McQuire, the better student, Asan. Obra, you be good people more say, then they moon, and one no. Hey, Sana Motier. O man is Sana Muhuno. Debbie. O man and you, Ghana Bob Brown. Baby, I Ghana, Ginano. We are saying Prio. We are not isolated from this world, though. Ghana, you're 9, baby, 9 sino, we are saying, pray. A man of money share you. So don't fall for this. Come on. I am a TV clan and some say, hey, to Abama and I'm in best hotel in Siaposo. Is that a promise? Ain't it now we are grassroots person? We are the delegates now. We are NPP United. The gent one got to Abano. You see hotel Siaposo, whichever woman you're then. And as I say, we are aqua party. NPP for Mate branch where Poise. As you see hotel in Siaposo, move your Ponase back or your mom. I don't know. Come on. Yanya brio. Hey, ye media grow. Ye vagan and tota chow. Hey. Eti we a delegate, Mr. Wo mi bisaw. Ye say hotel ni si apuni finfini a. wo chefa pa wo mu ne aye ne he wo de kire me ne eti ebeboa wo enti a wo se anunti no ye nyina so nkwato aba no hotel de kosi epumfimfini Charlie yes ramo delegate yes ramo so mo ba mo nice wa mumbisa the right questions, demand for good answers, decisive ones, realistic. Idea ye possible say you bet to me aye. Masumu ya mo dedodo. Masumu ya mo dedodo. Sayan ye ya de akwato abama His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Ordinary university for mama ice cream Friday. And there da ben. Echinechi. Bisa mo say 1 year nyoma mu ice cream ni bi kura dida. And the fine yogo ni fan ice cream price na sa akosoro. How do you fall for this? Cheap politics. They are 20 pardon. No, I call 24 years. Yeah, you be NPP for na more fans. Say na kan na mu bodondo no ohene kwase adom ye nkọ na mu bom na odi atire na osa masa na wanyimbre o na wiase ni kwa nanim enye mekọ ye de president nti na Ghana esi ho enye obra yo ye de be se robam enu nti na Ghana ni si ho enkrofo adwin o enkrofo adwin aya moko page moko this organize aya mo organize page aya moko TED Talk mo share this kind of pitching programs even Ghana aya moko bi young youth no ko share ideas and crofo okura. What do you mean? You don't know. Ko share ideas. The only reason why all these things are not being realized is because the environment is not conducive. So even when they think about all these things, na kawo mutrim. Now, what idea will be, I did not be a crack young guys. They are thinking about building systems. No, be say there be, on the end, or the Mekobe president, Kotu Abamo Numum. Last year, campaign, say 1 year concola, young girls, 15, 14, 16, almost your might build this surveillance camera, as your school campus. And yes, uncle, I know about way campaign see and to a yes, I gave it to a mom. Now, be catch us, and no who ya now your baby see and you obra your baby shall rob them. Charlie. No, don't fall for this. People are thinking big. Now, we have a catch us because honorable Ken, innovative. Obra you. Ye de be say ye be any powder. And you cry one cason no be you say investor bi na e twen so no ne bansa. And no to ye innovative. Man kasa Ghana ya mu use words be qualifying crophobia mo nti ase. Delegate, ask the right questions. Demand for things I would say ye real say ya wo benya ho fasudie. Maybe say one question ye the hotel see aposo a won faso wo ho ne ye den. Hotel no na Ashanti region Ken wa honorable Ken wa Ashanti region enti mo no ho kra de apuni ho enti ye the hotel ni besi apono so e wo Greater Accra anase Central region Cape Coast line so a wona wa Ashanti region. What is your interest? Come on, mama ye elevate conversation, you know. Mama ye man penyinfo ni wo say ye dwene ye yankola o youth na ye ba no. Ye man penyinfo ni wo say we know what we are about. We know what will help this country, not these trivial things. Ye the brodier be ye jacket, ye the nkuto be ye. Oh, come on. We crowd ye nka wo ye fan ye campaign. Ye fan ye campaign. But why? Ghana for na be so. Ghana for no mo penyam o maso me ye o mo de. Omo papa la halatie. So tell them what will make them, dance. And then you steal from them. Omo besa baby now the court. And now Jafo can you okay. But I'm telling you one thing. If you are delegate, we are about king kind. And I'm going to tell you why Bawumia is telling you, say, we need to empower the grassroots. It shouldn't be rhetoric. We need to have a system that addresses the needs. That is what Bawumia is saying. And I'm going to take you through. I'm going to take you through. And people are defending this on this internet. Hey, Dr. Iken, hey, come on. Hey, because it is job. There is no political party that forms government that they never create job. What is the purpose? It is all about jobs. Last time when I gave you the constituency-based budget, I gave you the kind of jobs and opportunities it will create in your own constituency. This is also going to do the same thing. So the word job is ambiguous. It comes with a whole lot. Mahama can jobs, and then 2026 job will not so be create. Also be create 800,000 jobs. Move 490 no. Or say a pongpo minimum more local people. Munima dear friend pongpo mason. Labra muya pongpo. And no say you be constructing roads. So I'm about for your pongpo. And you need a juma a buying so about be creative. And only a 24-hour economy. But we fell for it. Into one hour course school area no. Okoye pongpo. But nurses for you also to me informal. A teacher for you also to me informal. Massa, elevate the thinking. Elevate it. Elevate it, kakra. Moment my microphone fire in dia grossa. Mobe yesa na maamako. Yese, nyanko pompo ma sensi nyamum. Na ye de ken aba no so. Na ye beken. Now you know how long it take to build even one factory. And I've told you, what can you say in there? The idea no Ukrainian yes you. Kufuor don't know man show down in Nano. The one day one policy nano or find one person obey and hey. And no bubu monkey. Because the same thing. And you come to me in idea in name, partner with the private sector. Let them establish factories and businesses across the districts. That is the idea. That is what the Kufuor did. Go and read the Kufuor's 10-point plan. Let me be actually more head ACCR. So what can you say? Before novel, it's nothing. Or you just using the trivial ones to do politics because when you mo pen somewhere to be cancer much remo. We are no as a blackmail party na can. But I know put the yami. That will be addressed later. For today, we are going to look at policies that address the needs and wants of the party people. And that is what Bawumia is saying. But before I start, my memo ma come in some come out drink kakra. Then we'll go back to classroom. I had about you sunya a friend me kwekwa beku. I had the Politok Show. I about you sunya is classroom to get ready. Wycliffe. Okay, Wycliffe in the order. Is it Safo?
Yes, sir.
All right, bro, you're quick.
Now, come to say.
Now, come on, do more now, swear.
Namigu Suisha and Repa. Dr. Bawumia.
Amen.
And I was in a Juma where the boy MP.
We sing in artificial and go on. Me say that could generally penny and a see a year before. I beg to answer with us.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, Yan no can say, Mr. Delegate for now be decided one. So, because I'm some way there. Sending our way, and all your business are the year called Privocana. I mean, by moment, I'm Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. I was here for we are delegate. Yeah, assemble company, yeah, catch them. You do no credit to the other. You beck and your bebwa party for no. You bet you the moon so ha. And one would you make a decision. A mark or two abano. And crater damn screen you see, and then I'm a debabe in church the moon day. Na Osha, a Kuame Dom, a year bold Patriot Alliance. Any a kicker and crater you see any. May resource and strategist. Nanako Kudia, I a friend invest in Ghana. Or no any year do my Cassia and our crater away home. Men I'm here director of communications, ever. You're the seminar Eddie my and coordinators. Or we had Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And Tiano, Dr. Dumano, Yan, social media running and no cake with Debbie. Yen himself was here church and same. ema ekwa ase ho it for the last 4 months adwuma ye tam this year so no ya ma ne sane de akwa ase ho a ba bi adu no wo se me so me de ba ha ni yes ama ye nuanom so amosomo social media ne delegate from amosomo ti ase from this angle entiende Monday me ye constituency based budget and then me ba be ye welfare database for the party grassroots. The doctor say or the be mamon nti wo dwan me a mesrew tap screen so ma me na wa share na afofo nso ntumi enjoy ne ye na ye nsua de kakra na ye nsu yesia nkrofo a yetumi akabi di akere omo so ma mfa nti akese ma me executives omo bold patriot alliance na ye nhye ye nkomo nase okay. So, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, ese party na ye kura no. Debia ye kase ye wahia asem. Na Dr. A bisa se wunnim obi ahia asem a obeye den aboa no. Ye nyina ye wahe obi a wahia asem. Nanso se wunnim nipa ne hia asem a obeye den aboa no. Me nua Dr. Perfect or ye doctor. So be yare na wan kan ahi asem ne yare ankere na Dr. Perfect on to me man aduro enti nyankopon krampa ono no boy ye ba asase we so no se wan kọ wokotodwa anim na wan kan wahi asem ankere na on to me emwa wo yesi osoro eboa de oboa no ho Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say ya ba manyim de bia se de bia betumi aboa momonto aba ma ye to ba ne ye koba bia mo se ye che ye na nso so we se na manyi asem no wantumi amoa me se ye nyim anyi asem a ye be de aboa mo enti se san ye tie de a ye to aba na ye lusu ye nyanya ma miensa e na ye hwehwe mu nyina kire se eboa ma ye lusu ye de edi kan ye economy nsem a esi ye nyim covid to yen I crash Ghana economy a ye fix ya NDC for so the propaganda wura mu e budget ya yen e koti ya yen bebre e ma Ghana for enya mugidi ekoto abade ti ya yen ye to so mienu e ya de akufo ado ankasa nu no ho e wo ho a ye the DDUP no e affect yen bebre because e affect about nipa 800 plus obunyina so we dependent it is ankrofo nyina aka say e party for na ma yes anyama we e de ti ya yen tin ye buafu nti yen koto aba omudikan ye toso miensa eye didija se party fo ankasa se omoto abama ye 8 years nanso ye ba ye no adododi aban no enya ye no ansane ambase ho amama enya ho fasodie ti sanyama we nyina top 3 we nya gina so ema party no eje ababedu opposition se sanya tie de a ono Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia anamon we ya ye tui ye first step ne say ye be sorte party for no na edidija na esi ye no ye be ma party for no assurance we no enko ye rhetoric keke say ye ba be di atema be kan na mo nye we na party for ye di mo ho ya da bi party for na di ye ho ye nti no man koto aba no enti ye mo assurance say nyankopon ya adom na say this time around omo say nya gidie no mo ba koto aba na ni omo so betumi anya fi ye mu as a political party ebe form government ena ye dey mo no Dr. Kuramu 9 me ba be treaty ba kon a ye fapem a ebe boa yen and in fact stadia ye ba be ken e was a party na nkasa kra adopt as a policy na after even Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no obi bi obenya kwanya ba be di party na nimu no e was ye de sa policy we enante na be boa party no ba da busuafo me can say before I may yes no mebo video meba NDC for minim someone with those videos no but my main hwehwe na remember that video no ansa na krampa ma sha me nkomo didie okay so video number 1
NDC for NPP for Muslim pa NDC Ghana for Mama for bebia NDC for bia ho bua me ma bere wɔ NDC no konkompo NDC no enti Ghana for mama for baby a wɔn NDC for bia wɔ hɔ wɔn bua me ma bere wɔ NDC no konkompe for kura wɔn siri no NDC for NPP for wɔn siri no wɔn si pa mama bakura ma ntumi anya bibi wantumi anya bibi NDC no enti Ghana for mama for baby a wɔn NDC for bia wɔ hɔ wɔn bua me ma bere wɔ NDC no konkompe for kura wɔn siri no NDC for NPP for wɔn siri no wɔn si pa mama bakura ma ntumi anya bibi wantumi anya bibi.
So the mami can nyina ne say watam the picture crowd ne Muhammad twaye ya sema rehosem ne picture ne John Dramani Muhammad twaye no dia begina social media obi mami o obi nana e no say NDC for ne John Mahama mommoa no na waye adwuma boa abre e de ama party no na ndakra ye de sere no say adwuma wo ye nyina ha no John Mahama baaye no wunya hweye nti osre de aba social media o party ni ba pa o but oba besere o social media say NDC for monka ne na mommoa no. Video number 2 meba we impo I think I've lost that video though. But even with this, it tells you one thing. Say
respects.
yeah,
to
boy, you know.
Talk of welfare. You've made a very important proposal to our.
So I'll play this video. Sasemi ana mami we kano. Mahu ba ku bi so ana papa bi o se ono no marginal constituency. Wa ye adwuma de aboa party ama party na ba ban mu. Wa nya hwe nti ende sa da na o ye video no. O de na ho odi nyina e wo politics we jade ato onye politics ni biem. Na papa ni esu o se wa di.
Oh yeah, taxi driver e wo Madina Zongo Junction. Taxi
Thank
driver.
You. 50 years. Or say we died because was some party na so party by we nya hwe. Me kai video bi so e ba ya anti Meli, say mo kai anti Meli. Anti Meli ni Bibi Angel. Want to find so. Thank you. Thank you. And also about social media, NPP for yesreye. Menemu ya nuanom mo NDC for mo TikTok, Porsche anom, NDC Mahama den fuyi. Samiba Ike no na de ade omo so omo de omo de nam social media de bi omo ye live no omo di omo party na atem so omo ba omo nkai omo ye adidija
abeku na se be Misbel France so abe complain
Misbel thank you Misbel so and in the squad and so omo usu adidija hwe sanya mani nyina no enya hwe o party ne ka Mahama ka kire omo se munye admanye ba obia be didi 24-hour economy will be abenyabi. That was the promise. You buy a big creative adman when you be aye. No munya mutidi no moko to abano. Any the atem the dia omo be di atem ha no mu di atem. Omo so mbe ko grounds grounds. Obi aye de wo so otumi ye. And the aban ne buy ye no. The same people are crying say omo nya ahwe ye. But aban no say boss say obe creative adman o create na de na musu. Last time I responded no say enya mo de ene se mo benya appointment o mo de ene se mebu man no na nyama papa ebe fi o amemu onimu no mo nso mo be fele se Ghana ni bia nti mo no mo kasa na mo kasa e wo se mo ba ana me de mo ka ba ho no mo nka ho na mo ntwen na me bu o manye ye ya adodode e wo o manimu no mo be fili bi. That is what Mama told them. Omo party mpanyinfo no say NDC for kra dem party sere de dodo de bia ye ba ba mo fra yen bia mo sra de enti mo course kra ye mfa biem. Today the party people, the grassroots NDC, they are crying. So there is a war going on in NDC. Says and the cadres are going to take over the party. Yeah, Mama Haman and the boys after we know and twice will be. And no, Santo Kwanya Shasia. Ne Babontia, you will see him. San Yama Wena AC no, and only a 2 year in the dia papa view opposition no. So say yeah, Boabo ye home. Na ye yahua dronia ba bemu dia. E was here making sure say sa dia no ensi biem. Enti na make a kire say when ya akwanya na say omo be nyina ba beton omo message amawa bisa ho se den na beboa me se nya be ya de esi e kena no ensi biem emu ba kon a doctor ka no monsem a mo kan ye ne asuti a odi tie mu no solutions okotene achi a ode ba no ebi nie mami mo video we me wi ani back ni akosua ade Yembisa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say identity no say oba be a welfare database for the party grassroots. Doctor,
of welfare, you've made a very important proposal to our delegates or polling station executives. You are proposing the establishment of a welfare database system to help with the welfare of these polling station executives who've served our party and our tradition for quite so long. What do you want to achieve with that particular kind of policy?
Well, I think the purpose of the welfare database system is to provide data, on the basis of which you can help the grassroots of the party. If you don't have data on the welfare issues facing various delegates, then how do you help them?
If you do not have data on the issues of the party people, the delegates and the grassroots, how do you help them? Fako wawa bra boom. Se wu nyi me kwekwa be kume hawa. Na me ka kire se boa me abetumi aboa me. Ntumi mmoa me. Unless se maka me hawa kire nyankopon kro boy ye krampo. Sa nete. It's Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia dey all for the party no.
Without data, you are flying in the dark. And this is something that the party has not had. We've not had a database which tracks the welfare of our grassroots. And this
now, tie, and Crawford the nam say party no, our database other, and a party no crano, your membership. Master, listen, doctor is not talking about your voter population and answer your membership subscription. No, doctor is talking about the welfare of the party people. Party nyi asem members na wo so omoye party members no omanyi asem omko da kodanda de ha omo na wonyi nipadom nante na wonyi omanyi asem na momfa so di omode ma wonko na wodwen ho a ebe krase. So I told you something, say people contribute their efforts to things that benefit them. Obia de na ho odin e de boa eniama e den fasudie ebebre no party association say what do wo kodom a in as much as you want to contribute to it, you are also looking at what the party can also offer you. And this political party people came because they know say one, they can contribute to it, and then also they can also benefit from it. There are few people that have benefited from this party, but the large majority, the number, in fact, don't want more party, they have always lost. Those are the party grassroots. Those are the people down there. How do we make sure, say, not just the middle class and the upper class that only benefit, but the people down there also benefit? The party way for 30 years, and they have never answered this question. Say, ye be ye den no mo mo wase ho na da bi omo no mo kokon omo nye twa mo se kan wo mo se kan suo bro mo awia bo mo omo wura fiefie mu ni nwura mu ekoye aduma de ma party no omo benya ho fasodie omo answer sa question that one person is going to answer that question. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, take a lesson.
This is what I want to institute for the first time in our history.
For years, many hard-working delegates have sacrificed time, resources, and energy for the party, often without structured welfare support. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's plan changes that.
If you are there with people and you know their needs, I think you can be able to address their issues. So with the welfare policy, I think every individual, every polling station executive will benefit from it.
Doctor, they introduce such a policy. If you say so far the best.
The proposed establishment of the welfare database system has reached here, the NPP constituency office in Kwasi in the Wenchi constituency.
A young people stronghold, papa, yet to a back. Na party, a winning Cassia. I will agree when she win MP. It's crazy. If you can say, no more what you be I, be by your office here.
When you know yet today, I'm high. Obiana asem here, you're different. Obi waha asema here no, at opese unya ejuma amanuba. Obi epe loan ediaye business. Obi waha ope promotion ne ejuma mo. Obi waha ope tractors and now fertilizer ediaye promojuma. Ube shishe adia ye freno welfare database system.
I have been a police station executive member for the past 16 years. I have never heard of this nice policy that a presidential candidate would think of police station executive. It has never happened before. We are the most vulnerable ones when it comes to the party. So we thank Dr. Bawumia for bringing such a wonderful policy that will cushion us with the police station executive. We are proud of it.
Okay, so thank you. So, Mathieu from Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, the reason or they sa policy way ever. Mathieu from some of the delegates, the reason it's your officer idea way ever boying. Now, let's go back. Na yanka sanso yenko suya dia yesu yakeka dia siani. So when you join us, tap on our screen and share. It is a classroom. When we are done, we will ask so now we are back to the screen. So empowering Ghana's grassroots through data. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's vision for a comprehensive welfare database represents more than policy innovation. It's a transformative approach to empowering the people who form the backbone of Ghana's democratic progress. This presentation explores how data-driven welfare can revolutionize the party structure and set a new standard for national development. What Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia can say, for how many years our party will yet say, for how many years are Nkrofo aye Juma, for how many years are the people down there now they did try a say, your grassroots na your grassroots people no. For how many years in Nkrofo we yesu so when he has some your mama party ya nyason fasudie. For how many years in a yaba abemu nanso enyama was a kwase ho no nipa kuma bi enya jesa anyama no no ma chama omo fe so omo pe omo asem na omo bo brade ma party no eti omani ase nyisuo nyi mfifire e de bre ye adwuma ma party no no mo danso ti omohia mu no mo haw krampo obi ampo nim saade na koso ache ba baabi a ya ba beduwe se ye betumi aboa ama sa haw na firi ho a e wo se yetumi nya a database a ye well structured a capture san Nkrofo we omahia asem no na ye ba mu a Nyankopon ya adom yetumi akaye obi ane na hia asem na ye wo se ye ma obi bia no ye ama no direct enkosi obi sire so no de akwakoche anase enkosi obi nan so no wakwa akoton na mom yenyim se kwame ote wanti na hia asem nie o se nie nti a okodi ama party nyenye se party mo ba mu a me yekuani me nya tractor dia ya adwuma fertilizer ampo na beboa me mesira mo se mo ba mo kan me na mo ma me tractor na me so me fa nya adwuma na moa me doctor say sa hia asem ne ye ba ye fa nkosi wo constituent executive pahini na chairman so no ne ge tractor na wakoton na mo wo na wo ye adwuma no wabre na kina ye ba waka say mo ka kire me se mo ba mo beboa ye mo mboa ye nti no adidija me so me nkoto aba no. That is what doctor is talking about. Now, now the vision. But I Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia person to sana way. Or say a comprehensive digital welfare database. Now, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia envisions creating a groundbreaking digital welfare system that captures the personal and social economic needs of every polling station executive, coordinator, and active grassroots member of the new patriotic party. Yeah, Dr. Kenye. was say ye to me establish a system one. Omo was here on the polling station executive. They be a kai from constituency to regional level, any national. Omo no munya adododi any appointment, no. Ebi kura omo ni constituency, omo ni polling station, omo ti amanone. Omo mom ni yeso omo beba ye adwuma ni nya adododi any contract no. Dioti ase ho no okuni one no pa wi anwumbre. Ono no di achinje no, ono na ye bebo asoma ye bo nasum. Ono na ye dibia bebo obi konwachi, ono na ye dibia ne hwe ne konwachi. Ono na se yare bebo obi ye bo no. But ono no de ne waka se me ye di people ne twa me fruma. Enti me kodi ama party no. Se nipa no ye wia ono ne ye twa ye jane wase ho ye nkae no. Doctor said this time around sa system way ebe capture san crofo no mugu ase ono omo hi asem omo sufre na mo ye ba ye tumi ayi oma pedie e dia momo. This is what doctor is talking about. This isn't about collecting information. So I told you, it's about understanding the real people behind Ghana's democratic machinery and ensuring their contributions are recognized with structured, meaningful support. The doctor can say, we yes, ye baba did mudin keke say nyankrofo di A4 sheet enamono. Debi. Enya A4 sheet asem. We yes, ye baba ka say, monthly future loan forms. Say that be ye ba ni abema mu loan. Debi. We any say, ye jimwe hi asem. Na ye tumi akeka si ani. Na say ye ba ye wunya ye dia mo bia because ye no kura ye ba ba mu a. You give you opportunities, but the opportunity nyan kodu ase ho. Omo deserve your opportunity no. And you omo so no munya. Enti ukwa bantama. Enkrofo ho munya o, but uba na akosi constituency no waton. Ye tumi ton ma NDC fo. Na se wo ye NPP ni wa ban te so. Nanso adodode na eba no. Ye ton the man who opponent. Na wo opponent e bisa o se wo kura wa ban wo office no den na wanya. Wan kasa sa ade no. Enfa yaudie emese omu ana enti sende obi ankoto aba because of sa yaudie na membo sa nipa no sobo odi ese efata so obeka se menya bi andi enti me so me nkoto because aye no kore se adidija wowei adimuna nenam ba se sa anya tie na ye nyina ye gitu mu se sa anya si ye so dia ye be ye den na ya so ano. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say wunni mo bi hi asem a untumi moa ne da enti ende and fiti ende echo as a party me okoto abama me ameba be di anim no me pese me hu obia ehi asem na se mere ne so a metumi aboa obia eno na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia eka. What data will we capture? And I say what data will be captured? Employment skills, current job status, professional capabilities, and career development aspiration. The doctor can say, data na ye ba beje no ye beje wo employment status say we ye adwuma na say we nya adwuma. Say wa ko school na say we nko school ye. Eden na wo pe say we ye. Say tina kwanya ba ne ye wo pe say we ye bibia eden na wo pe say we ye. Sa nyama ni nyina wo say ye hu. Because ye nimu a ye ntumi emwa. Nti e bia obi ende owo school mu. And now be ko obi amami bi we 56 years. Or then to ma boniyam pre di ama party no. And you no nyam wano, but ne baby e bia ende owo school mu. Or say by 4 years time me ba ni be wie school. E bia no we university. So oba yesra mu ye pe adwuma me pre di ama me ba daachi. Ti sansem ni nyina di we will capture. Ti say nipa no eba e bia nyo no enye hia no. Ne mo pre di ama ne ba. E bi obi pre police mu kwan me ama ne ba. Military mo kwan amaneba opportunities be a constituency level assembly or pre-be the amaneba say akwenya ne ba kai se me a me ye adwuma endei kai se me wo baby a me kodi amano in fifra meeting enimguase a me je because ye se me party opposition ti ya to about ya me ye lose poto enti ye kom animu ase nanso me se me mpa ba me ye adwuma the ama party na ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wa be di man pahini no kai se obedi sa man pahini na man pra ma me ho me pre dia ma me badache kai me ba no ye ma asede ne ma no na se wutumi ye sa ade ne ma me a abri biara me ye adwuma dia ma party na me ba ne so be ye adwuma dia ma party no ama party na tumpon And no thing I made them in one dumb MPP. Buaname wow. Sa semono, sa skills and employment status no, that will be captured. Family background. Ekua me dom. Your friend you Bold Patriot Alliance. You were members across Ghana. Now we call the northern region, northeast to be precise. You were members were honum. Almost forming the foundation. They are from a family. They are forming the foundation of the NPP. Or you're from Mumuni Dumbie. Now we are MPP. We are core MPP. You know, say when you go to the Northern Territory now, there are about 5 families are almost forming the foundational structure of the MPP up there. The Dombos, the CK Tedens, the Dumbies, and the other 2 families. Now, that family, they are part of us. They are part of our organization, Bold Patriot Alliance. Now, the last time I met them, they told me, and may his soul rest in peace, one of those is dead. I think the last December, and about to for my Yokosi, no. Your friend Neya, Dumbie, Mumuni Dumbie. Now, men find the crazy baby or will be or can say me, or say comes director. If it is not because say NPP you try your fruma. Now it is not because say ye was say ye pre making sure say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ye ni papa penti ye bebo neti do man ka yen to ka enfi northern region northeast emba greater Accra mbesiawo en kase ye be ye Dr. Adwuma da because ye Adwuma de my party way ye the party way atete ye fie nanso ye nyamwa. And I'm not lying. The man is no more. So me didn't trump on tono soda. Menini siya wa ye chairman fie. Sa da no ye kwa kosia Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Oni ninuya and the cars asem ne kire me. And I was sad. We have worked for this party. When northeast, na ye can northern region ho. Na nkrofo pom person mo be boa yen. But we stood because Yabusia no ye NPP Yabusia. Ye cheche yen, yasu ye jina mu ye adwuma ema ye wini ye to the extent say 2020 northern region another 5 northern region ye adwuma make sure say ma NPP majority 16 seats e was ro honom. Yasu e ba ye was ye kaya busia no ye yanka ye. Na mum Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ye ni papa. Ye nim so say NPP mo ba mo de hye ye papa gu akwa mu. Nti ende ye be ye adwuma eda ye kosia doctor no. Ye mom wankasa eto amanu disem ekasa kire doctor na ka abo wo ho e no mo ka kire doctor say doctor opo ni dimpe e na doctor kai say eh na abusia mo wosoro ho mo nso mo wa ha no say yes ye wa ha nti obisa ni say doctor say enda yetumi afisoro wa ba gira ha gina wanim ye ba ba ye adwuma ma wi say yeto abanema wade esi na anu na ye nyamwa no. Then you tell us obetumi aboan. Dr. K said, I don't forget. And yes, Yesi and Rano, that is why I believe that we have to correct those things. Doctor gave them assurance. So you see, people sacrificed. Family background is a key. There are people that are fight for this party. They fought for this party. There are people that have sacrificed for this party. There are people that has contributed to the betterment and the growth of this party. But these people, when a party never, you are touching it. So we have to know all these people. Aside that, we have to know with them the number of people within your family. And then MPP for you bet me because nipa bako ebia no we dependent. It is a one to me mwana. Ebia nebusu ya nyina wadi omushambo. It has happened continuously. So this time around, doctor said, we need the data that captured all these things. And it said, nipa na went to me amwana. Esa ni se wunyima busu yo free muntu betumi abu obi wo honom. CK tell them, we fimu. Nanso na na do dan kwa kufu ado bae no. Ofa ne baba akọ e ma nya dwuma wan appointment. Dombo, we fimu. Nanso na na do dan kwa kufu ado e ma ne baby appointment. We have to go beyond that. That is what Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is saying. So then we cater your financial needs. There are people, yomunya yese obetumi amo musika e manity through. No musom obo bom de tredia ye adwuma. Yes, the Kaya and draw done your new the so finance minister or no. Yeah, the mass lot Emma no man cordano. Bisani se kumase for any share so man he no to me bomo. Emma mutuminya sika ye direct report ye juma. Steka and no thing now steka ni the constituency ya. Omukwa to abano or no as an MP crampono. Onya less vote, Dr. Nyamo vote as in steka. Okoye juma or mass lot. And my one constituency went to me cram warm. Sa kwa we abegyina sen kayen fa ne be finance minister. Now baby akra obetumi abo am macro more party no crampo one ye. Ne be finance minister jade be den. These are the people we're talking about. So doctor said, let us know the financial needs of our party people. And no will help us they can have access to soft loan, microcredit opportunities, and economic support. So when you nipa ni here someone who to me buano. Now educational goals. Young people like myself, any young people like youth, I what party no my year, do my boa party no. Yen so yen ye see ye go school no. Ye hear some den. Obi wa ha go school but or ye ma party. You hear scholarship support, training needs, and learning aspirations. Why ye do my boa party na so ye buy a scholarship ye ton ye we nya bi. On one ye didn't take premature in school so. Now, oh, yes, sure, say, wa pimpima to add in one school. Or we often be a politics in my one. On yet. Now, when you need to pass a party and mass scholarship. Now, yeah, ton scholarship, need your map to Abonti Sunni. No, you say, media me a party, need to mean school, you be a medibay. On yet. So, doctor said we need to capture that. Mr. Muamunya, A4 sheet, now, yeah, they did you win. Sanyama, when you be was one, Muntu Mohofo. Now, health support, Obiwaha healthcare access, medical assistance need, and social welfare requirement. Dr. Echo Roundsway, ye won't crow from my example, let my vote count. Ye bo nipa baku nani say party nipa bemuno yamuano. Ye call no be akotam kafia jasha ni sebo as a support. There are people on my boa party and doma bubu gudemu on to me pon to the nine, why ye bed the Nadia man busia, why ne kind of hear some. Why pon the nim? Why the nim say you pan here simple wakase, where or your party but your cobuano? So say we nim say any pan here someone, we hear them was any panel. Doctor said going forward, saying yes, some way none is anyama way and was said as a political party no, ye capture a nuntino, a tina, oba bemwa, what kind of what you have when panel. So these are the four key data, in fact, the 5 data, key data say about on every person. Now, the employment skills, family background, financial needs, educational goals, and the health support. And when you go down there, these are the needs and wants of the party people. Why this matters now? This is what doctor said. Or say, without data, you are flying in the dark. You can't help people if you do not know their needs or their problems and them catch all of that. And that is true. Nyanko ponkro wasro. Obwa omu amudo me hiasem eba nanim. Enuti na so ya no pa bia obo mpaye no. Nyame no obo no. Obwa nia odi na hiasem eba nanim. Na se sa nyete ade a na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia oye nipa. Se oni wa hiasem a obeden aboa wo. Enuti na osesesi a no kan wa hiasem kire me. Minia Mami hu ehi asem na metumi amwa ndempo e kina me ba menim se it is possible ehi asem nie nya metumi aya abo anie na se wanka wa ehi asem ankere me na se metumi amwa na e kina akoka se me ba ye ma ye obone a wanka sanso wa ye me papa na se wa ye me bone ti kan wa ehi asem kire me nya kina metumi aboa ene na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia e kan now ye ntie the reason why ntie asa system we ehia or say for decades hard-working grassroots party members have contributed immensely to mobilization, campaigning, and development work, often without structured welfare systems to support them in return. Mamima, one example. Yakwa ayawaso, ananya ayawaso. Ablekumanov, right? Yakwa buye. Me bacho, ana say ho ya Ablekumanov. Anaya ayawaso. Me bacho mon kaime. Ya Yakobu ye abena we ho ya Yakobu ye bitu Ablekumanov
Ablekumanov.
Blekumanov, okay. Ye kwa Blekumanov ya ye kwa bu yen. Eden na ye ka. Na ye frefre mema party for mema mu wa hi o. Ya asefem. Wefui Delta Force for mu wa hi o. Mema mu wo game won betting kenti mu wa hi o. Sa mema ne ba abonten so mo kasa o TikTok no mo ti ni o mo kan ye. Mo se mu yi ye totwene. Me kwakwa beku. I pick 2 people. I'm from Omoya Delta Force for Baku Ashanti region. And I'm saying, Miss Sremo because of a video or TikTok. I'm saying, yes, Sremo, Moma Buayan. Can send me to me, rare crowd hole. You want a number? Or can say, hey, party now, dear Shambo, ya di yamu toho, ya kuma party no, as mobile bemuno, Delta Force no crampo, Mugo vigilante, Muku ye, Kraman to me and Shayen. Ye mubi, ye ni mubi kura wu. Ebi so den kakra bo bra kwotena ma no ne yan ntumi anko benu ye bre eduti na NDC fo ato ye nyina ano okan nyina awie no okan asemba akwa no panya hia mi nkura o say nyamaka nyina awie no ye NPP fo ye di twa ye furuma de ye yam na ye yawo nyenso nyamoso modi ye no ye ya because wo de wo krampo bo afore kra wo nyi arehemu say obi po betumi aboa ana bibi wo mpo po wachi dom. It's okay, you know, no say me, say me back abe mama party ya. Me pese Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia share yembo because me himself say papa ndo be wini. Na mo share yembo e na me ka kire ni say onya abotre. Enti me frɛ Dr. Hunyi pa ba akon. E na me ka kire ni say me nia enkomo e koso nie. Yesere mo nto anamo na mo ne nkrofo we ni mu hia nyom ndi nkomo. Na say Dr. A2 sa anamo no. Enti yakɔ akwatia no Diana na ma ye vim kakra say ye kwa pinche ANC no was because of this assurance. Me boss all back for national organizer. San komo we nyina ye die. So look. So be better na social media no be party for so mo pe adwuma. Party for say ye mbesi moko janta masa forget o kwa ase na what the real stories. And these were the needs of the people. So orden the wure ene ne kra e ba be bo afore na yakobo na soma boni namu ebi no kra ntintima ye bom tuo na oni assurance say adwuma we nyina oyema party na etena obenya ho mfasodie oni assurance say the okwei obetuma nya bibi a backing financial support welfare system say etena okompo na ne nan ye bebo na say ontumi nya adwuma bi mu there is a system that will support or no I be bo onu ne busua ontumi nya sa assurance ne dia onfa ne ho mbo afore biem. These are the critical needs. And yamu dede na mo ba besi factory won wura mu no enye no ne account. Those things is general is for the Ghanaian people. We are talking of the party people that sacrifice to bring you to power. If you say you need power. If you are a leader in your fight and say we need power. We do not just need power. Ye fire no koje power. Ye di nipa dom de koje to me no. Nipa dom no so mo we hia asem. Want to yam bo mo a. Omo to me di to me ma wo da. So forget when somebody stand before you and say, "Ko yi me na me ba be power." Say ni panan kasa kra na ye flag bearer no. Si e to man and dan you vote ye one. And you want to nyam one crofo na. On fa ni de enkoka ma ni ye 2. So listen, if you are delegate, we vote ye one, me ye one. Men do come e chin kon ye mistake bia ma ye wie sam bebre. Listen to the critical needs. And then get the solutions right. This is what Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is saying. Or say this policy represents a fundamental shift in how political parties view their relationship with the grassroots, from occasional gestures to sustained systemic care. See the or say, sa policy way, the fundamental, the fapem, how amanyokuo eni nipa domo e wa se wo ye adwuma ebo omo no omo ne omo nkita hudie ate now sa police we ba beboa ama sa ye beto abansa no bia be yi 5 cd amount oh challenge 10 cd delegate for ene ye chesika di amamo 2000 500 200 250 100 cds na mani age na ye to abani wie Yeto abani wiye. Enti sa occasional gesture say enya sisi anti wo de eje. Ye ba be ko internal executive election wo ma be chiche sika ama no. Oh, J500 no, oh, J1000 no. Na ya 2 years. Say nipa no be wuni biem. But we do 4 years amano. Doctor say, let us put together a system that is sustainable, well structured, and capture the care, and I can offer care to the party people. I won't pay way. Now pay then. Mundi no krema mo ho. Tina me say omo ba mo na so amumbi so omo questions. Men kwatena won ko ye kukurudu, eshi rado za rado zu. Sa na mo ye ya na ya ba betro opposition no. Rado sa na ya ba opposition. Rado sa na nkrofo ogu. Rado sa na come the nkrofo wase ho. Masa mo mama nyinda ho. Ask the right questions. Emma obi me gina won ka say obi tenkran wasi dan ne wo ten entu kwato abati ane na fa me bra na me wo ye tietia na sa wo tietia no wo ba kwotena so ana Emma obi me country say me Asante region baba be si dan 26 wa hati mo kwato aba ma me na me wini ama me ne mo ba betena Asante region no na betena Asante region no e den na ye to aba na do dan kwa akufo ado not Greater Accra region nima 8 years president seat no esi Accra and Crawford to abandon tia boom bam boom. Obe trans will be be sure boss say we sit down why Ashanti region to abandon no better now. Now the one you bring no better now then e be yama o better now etua wo school fees. Masa mo mama nyimre mo mbi some right question no sa de we aye ke e biasi wan disi mo app we su anam wo sresre na wo sre no fi sento e beto e bia to dada e be sa to biem so we make the right decision to abanama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia yanko ya nim. Or say it recognizes the sacrifices, honor contributions, and ensure that those who build the foundation receive the support they deserve. Doctor say, sa system way e boa e ma yemu omo a omo di omo ye to nwa che adwuma. Omo to omo nwasi wa ye adwuma boa party no. Omo di omo sika no mo bibi kakra boa party no. Na say yesu etumi ba yetumi aboa mo amom de se ane de fata omo henkoji 200 cedis nka se okoto abane nde na 200 cedis no kra ye de ma a day and na nyama boa ye di ubedi amanasa wo sere ye nda na wan sere ye china ubemu na asa akosi se wiase beba yesi hu di osere kane no onsere nche ba di osere awieye no ono no osere che. Now transformative benefits. Structured support for grassroots members. Replace ad hoc assistance with plan. Tracked and targeted welfare. Jobs, loans, healthcare, and scholarships can be matched to the right individuals based on actual needs, not assumptions. What is doctor saying? Job na ye de na mo na so no. Me ka kire bo say we ye ka kosi ase mo beti ase. Ye won krofo omo wo police station a omo pa adwuma. Ye won krofo a omo sika sem nti omo hia sika kakra dia to aka omo sika wa ye adwuma. Ye won krofo a omo yare krampo omo hia support fa egbe healthcare omo hia sa pomodi he say obi be bo omo. Ye won krofo a omo go school abade say omo wie school omo per scholarship. San krofo we na omo hia asem no e wo se etumi make sure say ye betumi a direct support right to the right people. Ye van ko sisi je na kwachama constituent okwa no akoton kan no de amanye nuane mo onyim omo na omo wase onye na busu anyi nti not ase obre yen san so ntra azumi say party for kra ba de say ja no mu hia omo yes ka de akwa kototo nsuo ko ma omo sika no mu nkodi da bi e wo se wu nyipa na hia asem pote na wa boa no enti na wo se ye wu the actual needs of the people and not assumptions yen be ye bosire mu ka bia se me fe se nye hia mu nie enya sa na te was a woman ye Panankasankasa Nabuan. The Atosumi promote equity and fairness, eliminate selective help and favoritism. When everyone's needs are visible in the database, transparency becomes automatic, promoting trust and fairness throughout grassroots ranks. Makadada. So obeko asie ho no, party executive no, chairman no, isane so no nebesi ne so no, or kire di ono ne pe na asem na waye o di amano. And to one my party executive, not the man abusia phone crown. If I delegate to crown for the mom abusia phone crown. Not the man in your say already a minion, not the man. None your was here one or yet man and casano, ye in the torturing. Is it where your party issues and cassa coso, Mamma your party for some boy, Casa de Kusan, my okay, oh boy. These are the happenings. So doctor say, SAR system we ever solve these our problems nina. empower local economies, identify members who need small loans or jobs, then channel resources to create micro enterprises and local employment, stimulating economic growth from the bottom up. The doctor can say, who to me kwa asia ho, na wo mo hi asem, na wo buo mo a, sa nipa na ope loan, e wo chechire no, onje sika na wo chechire bebi adwuma won kran o. O de bebi bibi kakra bi wo chechire ho a. So obi a wo chechire ho no mo a, ono so abi adwuma, obi so benya bi aye, obi so beto afini nchen, tin kakran no. The same locality na no mo a eji omo hu dwa, no mo a ebo omo ho, no mo a omo ugro di aba, tin kakran ni yesese fi ase ho. So this particular policy captures the polling station, the electoral area, near the basic constituency. Ebedu constituency on the Friday, your baby discuss about the one constituency, 10 appointments. It won't Dr. Again. Yensha CMP polling station in the electoral area. Policy way, a capture polling station and electoral area. Yebedu one a constituency. Now your mom one constituency 10 appointment and a constituency based budget. We are not about regional. Near mom one region, one duty free enclave. So doctor for policy no capture the polling station, the electoral area, the constituency, and then the regional level. You to me addresses I need we are. Now you never can prepare a proper manifesto for national level. So from polling station, electoral area, constituency, regional, then we come to national. And to forget your number one or say on any policy, no, it only addresses the national level. No, what are the people down there? What about the people at the polling station? What about the people at the electoral area? What about the people at the constituency level? What about the people at the regional level? Say in a party structure, no, it will be one or your polling station agent, will be one or your electoral area coordinator, will be one your constituency executive, will be one your regional executive, will be a national executive. And this is a whole draw plan now. It was a sanify as here at the force or the back. Ubia none idea what Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia memu. Enhances human capital development. Scholarship tracking ensures talented youth within the party network. Receives educational support, builds a knowledgeable, skilled, and loyal human resource based over time. And Crawford baby were a party no more. Omunya scholarship kakra kwatina manone. But there are people down there. Omuno munya de na kase ebi wo kra or ye MP ni assignment scholarship. Or the choir den. MP a we we also get scholarship with the choir den. Obi wo ye MD ni assignment scholarship. Share ye ton scholarship na Sam George cry ye so nya scholarship and the NPP. No de koko sua de. Wait. Na party ni no ye humanity ase wo nya bi. Wa call school awie and so yentumi pom build the capacity yentumi mano a time obetumi da kosua ade mo no de abeboa party no. We need the system to capture all these things. This is what Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is talking about. Now, Yadua, more strategic advantage, digital transformative of welfare. Doctor is always about data. Doctor is always about digitalization. He believes that baby you do know. My mama example. Someone you are aware say party no ya app. NPP app NPP app our Play Store or download ya. Me grab my download. So we have an app. Obviously we have a website npp.org. What doctor is saying is say we are going to infuse this in our data system. And then it's going to be tracked. It's an app now, you want to. The system will be shown. So that we a party bar, you can also track. Yeah, but then for app you go to your way will do keke. You have to also capture and track how things are going. Into Obian your members is 4 million. Say nipa 20 and you can see it. And evidence enough for everybody to see. Yeah, ma obi me your boss remukan chirobia. Now, it strengthens the party unity. Send the year going I say, and Kabom never Buama party net to me as a babium, no correct. But then you didn't Kabom no, Ebeba, I was so beati as you say, ne Kakra ward the Baba Bua party no, so your Baba Bemu, Benya home for sworn, and I did unity, but Yash and Yakasa Bibrino. And here will be a basic dying will be about the town constituency. And here Mako dent ni pesto dent ne one and here no the unit in the beba. And here media mechanic no the unit in the beba. And here will be a minority, no be a majority region, and here no the unit in the beba. The unit in the beba say will be a better as say Nemfa sudie kakra de ba beboa no obenya ho mfa sudie. That is what will bring the unity. Because emeti ase say menya mfaso won what ase say obenya mfa sudie akufo say sometimes in a political party you do not move with people because you are friends. It is because you people have a collective good, and I say you all will benefit from the same structure. So once that is done, that is what we're talking about. This is what this is going to do. So how the system works: data collection, digital registration of all police station executives and grassroots members using tablet or mobile application for easy, accessible and data entry. Needs assessment, comprehensive capture of welfare needs, that is employment, loans, education, healthcare, and other support requirements. Database integration, centralized digital system linked seamlessly to constituency and regional offices for coordinated support delivery. Targeted support, welfare intervention, microloans, scholarship, job placement, deployed based on verified data, not political connections. So what we are saying is that this time around, this system is going to help us deploy all these opportunities based on the verified data. And yes, it will be Nimobi, because how whom you know system, no, I'm wiring. It's me minimum MP, me minimum executive B, me minimum MP B, minimum DCB, minimum party penny bintina minyam one. Now what was you on a winning mobiane? What is our home? The Otias on only mobiano, just on the ombre. But we have vote in the Ononkotwaba. Let's learn. Then the last one, monitoring and feedback. Regular updates ensures the database continuously reflects changing of conditions and evolving needs. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia said, aside everything, every 3 months, we have to engage the constituency to know how things are going. And she said, and was here making sure say people will be accountable. We have to track the progress. Say, kwada so nipa 20 so mu hiamwa. Eye no kura say yatumi de samwa na momo ana. Say ye inform mo ya, eden ye esi ho kwan, eden ye wo say ye. All these things are going to be done. Aside that, every year beyond so no, Dr. Ebe hold a town hall session or meeting with all the constituency to make sure say the needs and wants are being captured, and then they also give him feedback on how things are going on the grounds. We didn't do that. Nanado promised us that. Or ye ba kupe ewo party office. They or call do be abegu on us trade. And you may because none of them or your party office. Your party office ye kitu ebi. So doctor is saying no. Sajena nanado ye nanka bebuwa, because we need engagement. We need to engage the people. We need to engage the party people. Yenya feedback on how things are going on grounds. But at the party office in Crawford, that should tell you, say, the party people, they have needs. The party people, they have needs. The party people, they have wants. So that is what doctor is saying. He said, we are going to extend and do it constituency based. When the people come and they are saying their needs, then you know, say, it has not been addressed at the constituency level. Then you know, say, it has not been addressed at the polling station level. Then you know, say, it has not been addressed at the regional level. So therefore, the people now, then you know you can hold them accountable for that. This is what Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is saying. So you see, listen, ask right questions. Know what exactly that is in for you when you go to the polls on 31st to vote. Men diagro. Then we come to national development. Idea we are here came na ye police station for ne electoral area for nyina. Ebeye den na aboa on mine nankasa. So you see, doctor is not just thinking about party nko or say anyama we nyina. He was say den fa sudie bre on mine Ghana nankasa. So how is it going to help? Let's come here. National development impact. While this initiative begins within the NPP, so idea we ebesha say we NPP party nim. Now so its implications extend far beyond party politics. This is about establishing a new paradigm for how Ghana approaches social welfare and economic empowerment. Doctor say, I no correct say me MPP ni. Inti adia no ye sha se we MPP because I no correct. Adia bi asha se no if you be aboboa no na kwa bi obi so aboboa no. Inti fortunate enough, the MPP we are lucky to have him to bring this idea because my mama example to tell you said the NDC are suffering the same thing. But as a political party, you know, I am lucky to have Doctor as our candidate, you know. He is starting this with us. But the all can say, idea will be pija. Ama or mine nankasa ye yo because you are taking red no ye people no sanso ye Ghana ni. Into onya fasudi asa fasudi no benyano. E pete e de komo omo wa ase ma NDC for kra so san dey enya bi. Sa de we nso ba be bokwan ade ato ama other political party nso asua anka here no say NDC for and NDC for the doctor the baby omusua. So I can tell you, I can promise you on fact say Sadia will see the banner year Duma NDC will learn and they will implement it also. So this is what Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is talking about. Now I'll say digital welfare culture. Create a scalable system that can later expand to serve all Ghanaian citizens. Establishing digital infrastructure for nationwide welfare delivery. So we are building a system one. In as much as Baba said, we are starting with the MPP, no? But so MPP, we are going to use MPP as a pilot stage. See a year with the MPP, who say a warm one. You better pretend you are called mining to capture Ghana for Ankasa so here as him. So MPP, we are starting with you as a pilot stage. Yeah, the money about pilot, and we say, see a to me idea way, a boa MPP for. Yet see a bit to me use idea way, had ya boa Ghana for. It's the train a quabai, then capture Ghana for na. So this is a system that is not only serving the MPP. This is a system that will cross boundaries over MPP, spread across the Ghanaian regions, and make sure will be a benya home for Sudie. This is an idea, a broad-based ideas from one person. When we tell you that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is the man, he is the man with rich ideas. We are not lying. Whatever he is talking about, he's not thinking about just himself. He's not thinking about just the people around him. He's not thinking about just the political party he belongs to. He is thinking about the country he comes from. He's thinking about the region he comes from. He's thinking about the African as a continent. Because idea way, when we build it well, now say, oh my Ghana, other countries would also learn. Nigeria, when they realize that Ghana has built a system like this, they will champion it in their country and force their government to also implement same so that they also benefit. Just like what they were enforcing their government to implement our educational system. So when we say Adwin, the catch us a doctor, your Adwin contain amount, we are not lying. We know what we're talking about. Now the last one, in fact the second one, data-driven policy making. Or say, build a culture where social and economic policies are based on evidence, not assumptions, transforming governance at every level. We need policies. Any systems are real. Adansidie ewo ho. Enye ni obi bo ni tiri mu account. Say mo to abana ansa na yedi mako beba hawo. To abana ma systems are. Wunim say aje we de ye be ye. Enye ni awo eya wo da wo wasum. Enso wunim say ade we. Enye easy say obeye wo say ye wo da bia ne say ekosi hotel asi apusi. What is I say Ghana ye betwe ye kosi hotel da ben. Na no krampo mu aba na de bro. These are the critical things a bit me aboa wase ho. These are the real issues and the real solutions. Community empowerment. Enable communities to manage welfare locally with transparency and accountability, strengthens democratic participation. And now this is your man. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our man. Ghana for this is our president in the making. NPP, this is our flag bearer in the making. Me, this is my leader in the making. If I make crowd, you're my leader, not in the making. What is he saying? From vision to reality. If you are there with people, I mean, can I mean fambra chimu? Se winni nipa enam. Se winni nipa etuana moa. And you know their needs. Now se winni momo hi asem one. And then the Bible mu okay say me no be obe translate ba me am ma de. So if you are there with people, say woni nipa e wo ho, say woni nipa e to anamon, and you know their needs. Na say woni mo mahi asem a, and you can address their issues. Na say obetumi aso o mahi asem na no a without data. Na say woni ensese ya ebetumi ama wahu o mahi asem na. You are flying in the dark. Who to anamon hunu wonam sumu. And obi aso nim says obi onam sumu no ne nan to me pem ebo ma nyetehwe. Ohun hwe. So doctor said we have to work with data. We have to capture the needs of the party people and make sure say we can work with them in the light. The path forward, a new era of inclusive governance. Digital tool, fair system, development bridge, governance foundation. This is what Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is promising you, ladies and gentlemen. I have told you one thing. So we NPP now, you're delegate, going to the polls, and yet you say, Udo Binti. Nemo, remember, so you are voting for a change. You are voting for a shift, a fundamental shift. You are voting for a new paradigm, a system that captures your need, a system that recognizes your effort, a system that knows what you need and can support, a system that knows to say we hear something will bring in no was here to meet yaka, a system a backbone. Enyim say anamon bia wutu bia no ye titafu e betumi aden abo wachidom. You are voting for a man that understands your need. You are voting for a man that knows what grassroots means, not a man that only thinks say when there comes a political time, there is only that time when you say there is a grassroots, but when they get their needs, they forget the grassroots and roll with the upper class. No. Vote for a man that understands the down people. Vote for a man that knows that if you want to build a political party, you build with people. You build with people down there. There are people that go through the trenches. There are people that go through the bushes. There are people that walk through the rain. There are people that stand under the heavy or the scorchy sun. There are people that fight. There are people that build. There are people that, in fact, without them, you are nobody. There are people that support. There are people that listen to you and they speak to other people. There are people that convince people on your behalf. There are people that sell your idea and sell it right. There are people that believe in you. But if they do all these things, you do not take them for granted. You also have to know that they deserve to be rewarded. You also have to know that they deserve to be captured. You also have to know that they need to be benefited. They need to benefit for what we are building. Because if you take them for granted today, you will not get them tomorrow. I belong to a family called the Shatta movement. The reason why you see Shatawale flying, it is not because Shatawale give us whatever. It is because Shatawale give us that support. He make us feel say we are part of him. He make us feel say the little effort we give on him. And to Shatta, a friend there. Now we are all pulling up. That is loyalty. It goes beyond just the love. It is service. Because he serves us and we serve him. It's the same thing Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia want to do for the NPP. Doctor want to serve the party. And he wants us also to serve us. Serve him too. We all have to come together and build this political party. The new party. When we talk about the new patriotic party, we are now going to build the new patriotic party after 31st with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. It is a revolution. We need your inclusion. Be part of this. Be part of this change. Make sure, say, your effort and contribution does not go in vain. They are well captured. They are well known. So that tomorrow, when we fight and we bring this political party to power again, and we get Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to become president again, people are not going to take our effort for granted. People are not going to take our fight for granted. People are not going to take our sacrifice for granted, but our needs are going to be captured so that one day, when the party needs us to go to the polls and vote, we will wake up. Say, you're not no, you're the abuwa kosa line, kotuaba no. You best already be able to abuwa kosa line atuaba. ye beto aba dia ma osono no because wo kan we nyina agi si ani a it is only the NPP and your ba ben mu a o de hye ye pagu akwam ma o man Ghana tumpon e wo se NPP so yi opahini bi a ono so ba o de hye pa begu akwam ma party ni so tumpon it is only one person Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. It is only one person, the visionary man. It is only one person, the solution-driven man. It is only one person, the proactive man. It is only one person, the forward-thinking man. Only one person, Alhaji, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. He is the only choice. He is the only person that can build our party, build this country. And make sure say many where he has some nina je betumi aso ano nti ende welfare database na mo ate say Dr. Eka no we kwa be kumanya bre mo amoba ye no kire mo di akire mo yo ate ase no fa kona kwaton mo obi foforo ya wante ase no so ope evidence and na so ope krata we di etu anamo a mesrawo obetumi adi ya meyai bold patriot alliance ye nkrata ye kekasi ani ye nkoma ye ne Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kodi ye bosha ye share ni say we will be your boot on grounds and we want to partner. Dr. Kachire say you are partners to my campaign strategy on ye di nkomo akwanya ne anamotu opeso otu de ma party no ye keka ani nyina se ani no ye nkrata ye de ba abonten a ye pese ye di ye nkyerɛkyerɛ emu bi na me ne wa ba abeche no. So person bedom ye ku onye so de a hu irresponsible a onu obedi nkomo agro na fe na asha ase aka 27 days na ya wie the first phase 2 na the bigger one no started right after 31st January from 1st February Dr. Winipe ye to so mienu na asha ase ma yen fa wie adwuma we enkwa wie ye pa ewie ye pa no so ye ba akopɛ Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say okoto abane man na oda number 3 otoma ni wie pe na say what say we ni pe kai say anamontu a yetu e di apre for apem papa diama party no asha ase e de manu besi wa ha ende yankopon ya adomo a fiada mesa so aba be hia mu biem wa ha no e ha ye the Politok Show the frame kwekwa beku e da mu nyina ase nya no ma mu wa ha mo beka bibi kakra nsa na yapon a why clever any AS Miama and now most am was here ho se mo pese mo so mo basro na mo be kire ma adwen kakra me peke mo na mo so mo be kire ma adwen kakra na afi ye fa endadu medie ni nyina mba awie me de manu asi why clever
Ebio
Miama say
anam kate why clever